And welcome back to part 2 of my Games of the Year 2020. Number 4. Cyberpunk, no, that was number 3. Cyberpunk 3 is Cyberpunk 2077. It's also the Cyberpunk 2077 Marathon, part number 2. Welcome back to that. And without further ado, number 4, Games of the Year 2020. Halo the Master Chief Collection on PC. I played.
I should have expected this from you.
What do you mean? It came out on.
Squeezing in a Halo game.
I played through all of the Halos in the last year. In co-op on PC.
I thought you started last year.
Probably. I mean, Reach came out a while ago at this point. But at this point, played through Reach, Halo 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 ODST. And they're all great on PC. Yeah, it's great that all of the Halo games are available on PC now. Every single one of the important numbered Halo games is available on PC.
You were being important.
Number 5 on my list. Another game that I have not finished yet and have not given the time and respect it deserves, which is probably why it's number 5 on the list. Control. I believe it came out last year, but it came out on Steam this year, which is where I bought it.
You showed me some of that game.
Yeah, we played some of that. We found a lot of clocks.
I thought that game looked really interesting.
Yeah, I think World would also really like that game a lot. I think it's right up his alley.
Yeah, very psychedelic and not thought-provoking, but like, I don't know, it was kind of like, it reminded me of what's that game? Not Death Rising. What's the one where you're on a spaceship and it's like the Icarus and it's like a horror game?
Dead Space.
Dead Space. I don't know why, but that game reminded me of Dead Space. Just like the lighting, the atmosphere. I know that game isn't crazy horror, or if it is, maybe I just didn't see that part of the game.
Control?
Yeah.
No, it's not really crazy horror, but it. Yeah, okay, I see what.
It's the atmosphere, right?
The atmosphere, the crazy religious kind of like chanting and stuff. Yeah. No, I get where you're coming from with that.
Yeah. So you haven't played much of that game, I guess, since Cyberpunk.
Not too. I haven't played too much more of that game since we played there together.
Right.
Yeah, that's. I'd like to get back into it. I've enjoyed what I played of it. It plays great, looks phenomenal.
It does look good.
Yeah, I'd really love to get back to that. And then number 6 on my list is Spelunky 2. This is a game that I have not played nearly as much as I have watched this year, but I have watched and experienced Spelunky 2 and the community around Spelunky 2 such that even though I haven't played a ton of the game and I suck at it still, I feel like I haven't beaten the game myself, but I've experienced the full game, so I kind of see. I bought the whole thing.
I feel accomplished from.
I think they've done a fantastic job of creating a sequel to Spelunky and living up to the promise of a sequel to that game.
I would agree with that. I mean, and you've obviously seen so much more than I have, but from what I've seen, hanging out with you, it's definitely like. They took what worked and they didn't try and rework it to make it something new. That game knows exactly what it is, and they went for it.
Yeah, it's a perfect mix of like new and old, I think. Although that first dwelling area is a real bitch. And the co-op for that is it's in public beta now, so it'll be out soon. And then I think playing that game co-op online will be good. You've got a copy, right?
I do.
Yeah, so we should do some co-op Spelunky when that becomes. We could probably do it now if we wanted to, but I think was waiting for it to be out is more than appropriate.
Okay.
In this case.
That's number 6?
That was number 6. Number 7 is Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind DLC. The actual story, main content of that it was addition to it, not the strongest. Which is why it's number 7 on my list, but the extra boss fights, the data organization, the data real organization 13, and yeah, I haven't beat it all. I haven't beat the secret boss. I'm only like halfway through beating the organization members, but it's a lot of fun. They did a really good job designing that, and it's made me really excited about the future of the Kingdom Hearts franchise again. After 3 was like, wait, what did you guys do? And then seeing what they're doing a little bit with the Remind DLC and where it might go, and some of that stuff is really cool. So I've oddly maybe never been more excited for the future of Kingdom Hearts than I am right now.
I didn't even know they did a DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, they did. So what do we got going on here, World? We got 2 more games on my list, but we got people pointing guns. They're holding up a food stand.
It's an assault in progress, yeah.
Sorry, I know what gameplay mechanic is occurring here. I was trying to do an in-universe kind of immersive thing.
I do not know what's going on. So this is a gameplay mechanic?
There are situations that you can help resolve around the city, and you can get street cred for that. No, they're preset. I think they're all preset. I don't think there might be some randomness to it, or they might like come and go at different parts of the game. But I think they're all designed, if that makes sense.
Yeah, okay, so they're not quite scripted per se, but they're preset, like you said.
Yes, I think every run of the game will have a similar number of encounters, assuming you go to every one of them or whatever.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
You died?
No, the cops are on me, which means I'm pretty much fucking dead.
Yeah, the cops in this game are more of a. They're not a mechanic, more of a limit.
I don't know why I got the cops on me though.
Because your fight spilled out of the street, I guess, too much.
Maybe I hit a civilian. It really pisses me off that you don't have some sort of immunity when you're dealing with
or at least like the cops should come and help you, and then maybe like they can turn on you at the end or something.
Yeah, exactly. Some shit like that. Because just like, dude, I'm trying to do your guys' fucking job.
If I want to take the really lazy in-universe approach, man, every cop's pretty corrupt in this city. They don't give a shit.
This right here is what we call having someone in enfilade.
There's some in-universe stuff about
you're firing down their line. Fuck, man.
There's a lot of guys. Like, these guys aren't too tough, but there's a lot of them, and you don't have a lot of cover.
Yeah.
You need to get yourself an ally.
Or or maybe throw like 5 to 10 times more grenades than you're throwing.
I can't because there's a bunch of. I was gonna start off with that, but there's like 3 or 4 civilians that they have throughout their little group. So it's like I can't just start throwing. Oh, I can try some flashbangs. I'll check and see how many flashbangs I got. I don't think I have that many at this point.
How many people are we dealing with here? Let's maybe plan this out a little bit. See if we.
Oh, I do. I got some flashbangs there. I got about 11.
Some.
Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3.
It's about 7 dudes.
7 dudes. Okay. If you you don't have ping equipped, huh? No. If you ping, it actually shows you like everybody who's part of their group.
Oh yeah.
It's super useful. Ping is really useful actually. You'd mentioned you weren't using it before, and
no,
I'm like,
I don't
oh
really
man, yeah,
it.
it's so good.
Okay, we're gonna start with a route that has a couple of options for cover over here.
This is about how my first big encounter with AI when it was just like had to kite them one by one effectively. But I think my first encounter with AI, it was actually it was a gang war. So
Okay,
I was kind of
man.
getting in the middle of a gang war, but so I let most of them take each other out, and then I kind of just got in the middle and like snapped some
I'm gonna
necks.
have to go get some fucking guns and armor because obviously I'm way too early in the game for this. This is fucking brutal.
Yeah, it's probably tough to be coming from your other file and be used to be like, oh, I can take these guys, no problem.
Yeah, first of all, I need a fully automatic fucking rifle.
So I'm kind of curious. The leveling system in this game.
Oh yeah, you haven't put any levels. You haven't done any levels yet,
Yeah,
right?
I have. Yeah, I
Well,
have.
since the start of this though,
No.
and it looks like you've got 4 of the
I don't
levels.
think I've earned any. No, I have 4 perks.
Oh, okay.
When you level, does your HP inherently go up, or do you have to put points into something?
You have to put maybe both. Do you get bonus HP just by being a higher level? I know you get more HP by putting points into body, definitely.
Yeah, I think you might get some from going up.
You might just get some from going up, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So yes and maybe are the answers, I think, to your question.
Memph was also saying, World, that this is one of those games that where you can kind of level up things based through progression. So like, for instance, like if you're taking lots of damage, you're gonna get like a higher level in like body or something like that, or maybe I don't know.
Well, the example I used was if you spend a lot of time running, your athleticism will go up.
Yeah, your skills will go up, but your attributes won't.
Yeah, your attributes go up through applying them by levels, kind of like D&D style.
So what do your skills allow you to do? Like, what's the difference?
Well, so perks are like they're like feats. Perks are like feats, right? In D&D terms.
Okay.
I guess sort of, yeah.
And then your
Okay.
abilities are your base. Sorry, and then you got your 5 stats are your base stats. But you also have skills, and by doing those things, you improve your skills, which makes you better at doing that. So by shooting pistols a lot, you'll get better at shooting
Long
pistols,
time no see.
Okay.
just
So
inherently.
what brings you here?
So, World, I really got to know, why are you not just like constantly jumping as you're walking?
We have some outstanding biz to sell.
This is a game where I think that would do something.
I don't forget such things. Fee.
Start falling off bridges, and then we get lots
That's
of
right.
athletic
Just
score.
find the highest
What?
point you can jump
It
off
comes
without
with a
dying, and then
very
just do it 20
bonus.
times, and you'll learn how to
Go
jump.
see a Ripper Doc. They'll weave you a dermal imprint that will enable smart gun.
Well, I mean, half of jumping is falling,
a
right?
Tiger Claw specialty.
Tiger Claw gang.
Absolutely. They are the Chinese gang?
Yeah.
Are they Chinese and Jap? No, there's a Japanese gang, and they don't like each other. Actually, now that I think about it. What's the
Just like
Japanese
real
gang
life.
called? What's the Japanese gang though? Now that I think about it, I don't know which one they are.
I don't understand. Is the Japanese gang not referred to as the Yakuza in this game?
No.
That's unfortunate.
Well, it's not. This doesn't take place in Japan. I don't think the Yakuza operates outside of Japan for the most part. Might be wrong about that, but.
No, it's just Arasaka is the Japanese for all intents and purposes, and they.
Oh, you think? So is it? They're just corpos?
They sort of work together, because the animals are the guys who are like brutes. I actually haven't dealt. with
Yeah,
them.
I've not seen any animals.
The Voodoo Boys can go fuck themselves. Sixth Street's like militarist.
I'm
Americans.
where I am. I could probably go and meet some Voodoo Boys where I'm at in the story if I wanted.
So
to.
this is like gang territory you're looking at, World?
Yeah, well, the different areas have like the gang.
Yeah,
presence,
it
right,
shows you your primary gangs
that you're dealing with in those
in each
areas.
district. I don't know too much about the Sixth Street gang. Apparently, they're very
Americans.
militarized.
Yeah, they're like militarized American patriots. It's just like, oh man, that's the game I'd back up.
No kidding.
But it seems like they're sort of like not so much a gang as they're more of like organization that's like involved with trying to like take care of their people.
If I don't know if you've got this feeling or not, but if Miltech had a gang backing, would it be the 6th Street gang?
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah,
If they
okay.
were because that's the thing. So Militech is pretty much what has become of the U.S. military. Like,
Okay, yeah, I kind of got that
yeah,
feeling.
like for the thing is, I think that the U.S. military doesn't exist anymore, and they've now contracted all those services out to the corporation Militech. And so Militech is like, whenever people talk about Militech, you can pretty much insert U.S. military to be who they're talking about. So, for instance, it's talking about here. That's why that thing, like I was saying on the load screen, where it's talking about the Arasaka fucking aircraft carrier, because Arasaka is like pretty much the corporation that controls Japan. So there, it's pretty much like Japan versus the U.S. They're talking about. So it's pretty much saying that Japan sailed an aircraft carrier into a U.S. port here in Night City, right? And then they're saying like, oh, is Militech going to do this or that? Because what they're talking about is the future corporate version of Japan versus the U.S.
Yeah, I didn't get the impression that country borders were as important
No,
anymore.
they're not, and that's why in that little thing she makes a joke
Yeah.
about president.
Oh, okay,
Right?
gotcha.
Because it's just like, the countries themselves don't really matter.
More of a formality, like the Queen of England.
Exactly. Yeah.
Although,
that's exactly it.
although the difference is everyone still respects the Queen of England.
Well, the difference is though, it's like, but if the Queen started throwing her dick around and trying to be like, oh, this is what's happening.
That's a phrasing I've never heard.
Sorry.
No, keep going.
But
Yeah, keep going.
and if the queen was was like taking over control and saying, oh,
Tell me more
like,
about the
the country leader, right? And then people would have a reason to be like, oh, your majesty, right? Because it's like, if she was actually trying to play political leader, the reason she's still respected is because she doesn't have political power, right? So it would be the same thing as if the president was removed from all real power and was simply kept as a figurehead, then it would be the same thing then
Ah, la li lu
as
lay
it
lo.
is now. Yeah, I guess, yeah. But you get what I'm saying,
You
right?
haven't played MGS2.
No.
You really should play MGS2.
Nah, it's too old now.
It's basically the same mechanics as MGS3.
Is it though?
Well, you don't
there
have
a
to.
frog-
Like, you don't
is there
have
a
to. You
frog
don't have to
loop?
like break your own. You don't have to like heal your own bones and.
What do you mean
and
you
eat
don't
snakes?
have to? You've just taken
Sorry,
away
you're
some
right.
of the good stuff.
You're right. I shouldn't say that.
Reasons. The coordinates came through corrupted. So I'm unable
So how much of the map do you have access to right away when you
All
first-
of it
Well,
now.
oh, sorry, no, sorry. Re-ask your question and let him finish this time.
How much
Striker?
of the map do you have access to right off the get-go?
Not very much.
Can you open the map up real quick?
Yeah, just the one section.
So
This
the
section,
Watson.
yeah.
So everything in that red border that he's in right now is where you're locked into in the beginning. Of
Which is
the game.
actually
Okay.
quite a bit.
It's great. It's quite a
everything-
bit. You can, and I spent 10+ hours in that area.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude, messing around.
But
and I
everything
could have spent far longer before I moved on too. I just decided to.
But everything north of that, like even though it shows that there's like roads and part of the city up
it's
there, you
all
can't go up
it's
there?
GTA'd out. It's all locked down.
And I don't know how much more opens up north of Watson ever versus what's locked out to begin with. I guess maybe a little bit more, but
Okay.
yeah.
All NCPD subcons. APB out for suspect accused of organized crime activity near Ross Street and Shipyard Way.
Did you call us
Scavengers
all?
led by Yelena Sidorova, presumed armed and dangerous, have assaulted multiple homeless persons. Night City officials are offering a...
No, they just put out like they put out bulletins because they basically like contract out police work to, I guess let's call them bounty hunters.
That's what she said. Subcons, right? Like a subcontractor.
I was gonna say law-abiding citizens.
Personally,
Much like this-
I really actually think that's where policing is going. I think I've thought for years and years and years, and I'm pretty sure it's where it's going. Mercenary police forces and shit like that.
Like Dog the Bounty Hunter?
No, like you'll have that, like in this instance, like for instance, like a subcontract type thing, pretty much like a bounty hunter, but the police themselves will become corporatized, I believe, and privatized. Personally, I think it would be, the idea of privatizing them would be for the better, but the corporate shit, it would definitely cause problems with conflicting interests.
Like, fuck, this junkie's coming at you.
Yeah. He's like, look at my machete.
Not a very smart junkie, eh?
Oh, you hit them with the bio grenade.
Bunch of weaklings!
They're all melting now. Oh boy.
Bio grenade?
Oh, this can't be happening!
Yeah, it seems to do apply a damage over time to a lot of them. I don't know, World, if that was intentional or not, but it was a good move. Because they're all weak now.
Aim!
Look at this. Look at this. Robot. Half robot.
We'll get out of here alive!
Our headshot's not an instant kill.
Not necessarily, no.
They do a lot of damage, like a fuck ton of damage. Like you'll get
critical hit.
No, you'll get a critical, but then there'll
Good
be
job, guy.
a headshot is even more. Like it does extra damage for being headshot.
Oh, it's a modifier beyond that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
No, this game has, you know, like there's a lot of games out there that do this, unfortunately, where enemies that are especially like a lot stronger than you just become like super unrealistically just bullet spongy.
Yeah, I can't stand that shit.
I get why it exists, and I get it's one possible solution to a problem. I'm also not a huge fan of it.
Limitation of the medium of video games, right?
To some extent, yeah.
The thing is, that's one thing I loved about the Fallout 4 hardcore mode, is that I'm totally willing to accept that the bullets will fucking end me just as quick in order to make it the same for them.
Fallout 4 had a hard mode like that?
Yeah, hardcore mode. The only problem I had with that fucking mode, I thought it was absolutely perfect, but the only problem I had was that there was no fast travel. Which, don't get me wrong, it helped make it like realistic, but it was a huge fucking problem. Because it gets to a point, like even when you're like hella tough, you're getting to a point and like you pretty much needed power armor to survive in that, like not only to carry stuff, but to be able to survive random encounters, because otherwise a random encounter could fucking cost you like 40 minutes of fucking work, because you could only save by sleeping in a bed.
You gotta drink out of that metaphorical toilet, and also the physical toilet.
So it would be brutal sometimes, because even if you're like hella tough, some random fucking encounter could crop up that just completely goes against you, and you're just dead and you lose everything. And it's like, because you can't fast travel. Anyways, it was really bogus sometimes. I thought, I really thought they should have either added the fast travel or added the save, right? Like one or the other could have been okay, but you couldn't. It was all or nothing, right?
That is some kind of poster, man.
Yeah, I just noticed that poster too. I didn't notice that the first time. That is a disturbing poster. I can't believe I didn't notice that the first time I came here. I'm assuming that this is just the reward for Wakako,
Let's see what's good. Take your pick.
which is like the most useless upgrade in the world.
Unless you use smart weapons, but I don't use the smart weapons.
Wait, that's a smart weapon thing?
Allows you to use smart target.
Wait, I've had that. I've had that. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, I just bought one for 9,000. You saying I didn't have to?
I guess not.
Well, I've got my one tattoo and I'm happy with it. I don't need some Tiger Claw gang tattoo. Jeez.
Tiger Claw.
So is there a particular play style that you try and go for, World? Like assault rifles, pistols, blades? Like what is your...
Good question.
With his files, I think he goes for blades as one of the things that's an example. Like what do you typically tend to drift towards in terms of a play style?
Well, I guess there's two ways we could ask that question. One is, how did you do that with your previous character, and how are you doing that? How do you plan to do that, and maybe how are you going to differ?
For what?
How you plan to level the character out, and what you have done in the past.
I was fairly even on my first playthrough. Why the fuck can't I? Oh, that's I was pretty even on my first playthrough, but then ultimately ended up swinging heavy towards body near the end of the game, and technical's pretty good too.
I mean, technical and body are like correct me if I'm wrong. Those are like your two main ones, right?
I would say so. Like
if you need, I feel like you need to level one of those two to max.
Yes, yeah, I would say that no matter what type of character you play, you need to have one of those at max because
Or at least one of them high. You cannot leave both of those low. It'll be weird.
well, body gives you just outright fucking toughness. Like personally, I would say that body is the single most valuable attribute because of how much it gives you. Like it gives you 5 health points, 3 stamina, increases fists and gorilla arms damage by 3, which makes a huge fucking difference each point. Increase melee damage a little bit. Decrease movement penalty while grabbing an enemy and wielding it. That makes a big difference because once you start getting up to like 10, 11, you can move really quick while you're grappling a dude, and it can save your ass sometimes.
And
I've
recently
hold them longer too.
Yeah, I've observed grappling someone and trying to get them over to like a body box
behind something. Yeah, like in the beginning, you don't have very long, but once you get up to like 8, 9, 10, it's like you can hold them for like 30 seconds.
But then also being able to move them faster doubles
being able
the
to move
usefulness
faster.
of that.
Yeah, so it's like all of those things very good, especially because I like to play stealth when I can. So being able to move the guys comes in handy quite a bit. Right, then you got reflexes. Now, I invested heavily in reflexes in my first playthrough because I like the sound of it. But honestly, when you look at it, it's really not amazing. Like, you get passive evasion 1%. So it's like, that's, passive evasion is nice, but it's like, for how often you're going to be getting that, fuck it. You can get your evasion up other ways. Increase crit chance by 1%. Yeah, that's great, but there's lots of perks that'll give you like fucking like 10, 15%. Right? Increase damage for mantis blades by 3. That's good if you're literally building yourself for a mantis blades character. I mean, I got pretty damn far in the game without upgrading to any of the arms, so that's not really worth it to me. Technical ability, it literally does fuck all for you other than increasing your armor by 5% each point. But the number of times that you can use this, like situationally in the world, it's without a doubt the number one. Like open doors, hack some panel, turn some cameras off, conversation things where it's just like, oh, we don't know how to do this. And you're like, oh, actually, I can just go in and do that right now. And shit like that, right? Intelligence has some of those, but not nearly as many. But I've also noticed that when it counts for intelligence, it really fucking counts.
Intelligence is definitely more focused on the hacking side of things.
Yeah, for sure.
Whereas technical ability is more on the physical world.
Yeah.
The electronics of the physical world.
Crafting, engineering. And another thing for the technical ability is it comes into crafting. Like, for me, I couldn't really imagine playing this game and not doing 2 of the biggest fucking things to play, and that's crafting and hacking. But there are ways, and in fact, things that promote you to do so, to not even include those in your playstyle.
I know. I'm gonna have to cross that road at some point and choose between like super cool slow mo.
Yeah, sand of
like slow mo on activation, because I've got slow mo bit that triggers on like when I'm doing dodges and stuff, and when enemies get alerted. I've thought about that one, but but the actual
Sand of Easton.
Yeah, the actual just like I'm gonna do fear style slow mo and activate it.
Yeah.
Now back in the 2 year ago 48-minute demo, they said they took drugs to be able to give them that ability. And I don't know if there are any items that still do that or not. I haven't seen it.
Or if they changed that out.
Yeah, it's very possible they just dropped it.
Maybe there would have been some copyright infringement if they put slow-mo in the game.
No. I think it was more just a balancing thing. If you have a thing that you can take to give it to you, then why would you spec into it at any point?
Yeah, especially
Maybe.
when
I don't know.
you
It
could
could be a
probably
balancing
just craft it later, right? So anyways, that's another reason that technical ability is hugely important, because crafting, you're not going to be able to craft any of the good stuff later on unless you get your crafting really high. Like, my character's near the end of the game, I sort of like hummed and hawed about it, and I'm only just about to get it up to 12, which allows you to make the epic items. And I mean, don't even get me started on building. It's got to be 18 to build legendary items. So that's a huge investment to be able to do that. But of course, I'm sure the payoff for some of the items you would get would be awesome. But at the same time, investing that heavily in it, it's like you're going to get to the end of the game, or even better yet, like you'll be beyond the end of the game, like where you could have ended it so long ago. Now you've ground yourself out to get this, but it's just like you were already so overpowered before. It would sort of be like, I don't know, like putting icing on a cake, you know? It would be like, oh, well.
You can definitely have too much icing on a cake.
That's what I mean, right? And so it's just like, yeah, whatever. Unless you went straight for it like early on, like straight before doing the parade, if you had like 15 technical or whatever, yeah, it would probably pay off. But otherwise, I don't see it really being worth it. Like I said, bumping to 12 by like the 75 point, probably a solid choice. But I can't see myself at least pushing for the 18. For the body, like body's the only one I can see pushing for an 18. Like you can go to 20. 18 is what, because body is like one of the number one things to get you a lot of the physical mods. Like intelligence and reflex come in to getting you some of the high level mods that, like for instance the mantis blades or not mantis blades, like some of the reflex boosters and Sandevisan type stuff. I think you have to have high reflexes for it.
Yeah.
And then for some of the like high level, like I think like
Yep, you need intelligence.
some of them require
everything requires it.
Yeah.
And you can, and to my understanding, there's only 50 levels to go around.
Exactly, right? So 50 levels, you start off, you can put everything at 4 and then 2 at 5, right? So it's just like, and then you've got, I guess, 49 points on top of that. So it's like, there's no way you're going to be able to crank everything. But it's like, you could crank body. I would say body. Like I said, technical to 12 is where I would put it. And then I'd probably catch some of the other stuff up to 12s if I could as well. Because 12 seems to be a pretty good number where you unlock the lion's share of stuff and can still have access to some of the like blues or purples for the upgrades.
And this is where your replay value comes in.
Yeah, exactly. Being able to build.
You can't just get everything on one character.
Yeah, like there's no way you could have one character that has it all. Like
unless you're playing on PC, then you can.
Oh, why?
Well, because you can just cheat.
Hack it, yeah.
You can just hack the game save and edit and shit. For example, I realized after I restarted. So anyone who's watched my first look, I restarted that character because I realized if maybe you watched me do my character creation, I skipped over like a bunch of things because the menu glitched out and skipped me way down lower, so I didn't do things like my eyes and my face shape and stuff. So I went back and I redid my character, and the only way to redo that is to just restart all over. But I kept most of the decisions the same, and he mostly looks the same. I made some minor decisions, but then I realized later on that I probably could have just waited for a game save editor and then changed it that way, and that totally exists now. So I should have just done that, but whatever. I definitely got a lot out of playing the early parts of that game a second time. Well, I'm sure you could attest to that as well.
Oh yeah, like noticing certain things you weren't paying attention to before.
Like knowing Arasaka is a big deal.
Yeah, exactly. Knowing exactly some of the importance.
It isn't
things.
just some random company that you happen to be working for. It is the company in the game.
Yeah, I'm really hoping there's going to be some DLCs for this, like Witcher style.
There absolutely will be. I can't see that going any other way other than the rough launch would be the only thing that would potentially affect that, but I don't see that really being a long-term problem.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate how rough. Like, don't be wrong, some of the roughness was to be expected, but it's like now you got like all the different class action lawsuits and shit. It's like, oh fuck.
I do wonder, like, despite the game ultimately performing worse on Xbox, I wonder if it's more stable on Xbox, or if you've just been having a relatively okay time. I mean, how many crashes do you think you've had?
On mine?
Yeah, on
yours.
yours.
Oh man, 24.
Okay, maybe not then. Maybe it's no better there than on the PlayStation. Maybe it's even worse.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, would you have expected your game to have crashed by now?
Maybe. I've been able to go for quite some time before.
Okay.
Without crashing, and then there's times where it'll crash. Like
anything that you found in particular? Was it more common earlier on? Because there was a patch that specifically said they kind of like.
I would say yes, that was the case. Yeah.
Okay. So they're making it better. The Witcher 3 was a bit rough at launch too. So, and now it's great. So.
Yeah, because I had this like day 2, and the crashes were sort of bad, but it still wasn't terrible. I mean, I guess certain people have different thresholds for that sort of a thing.
All right, what are we doing? We're gonna go meet with Takamura?
Yeah, I'll go meet with Takamura because I think it's holding me back from some other stuff. But I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just an opener quest for the big.
Sure,
act,
yeah.
So.
Is that the mega building that D lives in? That 10 one?
No, you live in mega building. Oh, maybe, yeah.
Can you just check the map real quick? I just want to see if you're in the right vicinity. Yeah, you're driving to. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Cool.
Mega building 10. Mega buildings.
I'm just.
Mega cities.
I'm actually recognizing quite a lot of the city at this point, which I'm. It's both good and bad because it's like, oh, there's less to learn. But I've, like I said, I have not stepped foot in Pacifica. I kind of oh, jeez. I kind of drove through Pacifica, or kind of like along the outside of it, scoping it out a little bit, but I didn't go in, and I think it was nighttime.
Mega City 1 over here.
Yeah, right.
Oh, the bucket slice, which is oddly enough come up in the story. What does it say? El Gapo?
El Guapo, need for
speed.
Notice the dick horn.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well, hey, it's a callback to the unicorn.
That's right.
Sit. You do not look so bad. Then, in the car, I doubted you would survive.
Is this pizza for me, or can I eat
needed
this?
you to. That hasn't changed.
This about the biochip? That why I'm here?
I hear it's damaged beyond repair. Any attempt to extract it would be disastrous. Fatal for you.
Vic likes to talk, I guess.
Not many could do what he did. You should be thankful.
What's it you actually want from me?
To begin, you must tell me where to find Evelyn Parker.
Evelyn. What's she to you?
She and Yorinobu Arasaka had intimate relations. She knows how to get to him.
I'm thinking I ought to have a word with her myself. She promised to help me get rid of the chip.
I would not count on that. She's likely gone, very far away.
Why you figure she skipped town?
I tried to locate her, but had no success. I suspect she covered her tracks. You said Parker could help you remove the relic. Does she work for a corporation?
Don't think so, no.
Can you expand?
Don't matter how much perfume a corpo sprays on mornings. By lunch, that's replaced by the stench of skullduggery. Only thing I caught from Evelyn was determination.
Dude, look at this guy walking in the background.
Stink of skullduggery.
No, you're starting to stink. Period.
Takamura should go have a shower.
Sorry I couldn't be of any help. Don't have any time to lose, so...
Hey, wait. I need you. Yorinobu Arasaka must answer for this crime of patricide.
Looking for justice. In Night City.
I seek revenge. Much more feasible here. I have allies prepared to bring Yorinobu to his knees. The only thing I need is proof.
And you think they'll trust the word of a merc?
I have nothing better now. Also, I know no one here. And I am a fugitive. I am hunted.
What if I say no?
Then I will tell you what rewards await if you help me.
So what? We stroll into Arasaka HQ and announce that Yorinobu's a kin killer? That he murdered Saburo?
We'll get the hearing before reasonable people in a neutral location. Certain procedures will be used to establish the truth.
A lie detector? Forget it.
In that case, another option. You are dying. You do not know how to save yourself. A chip, the relic, is a culprit. Technology made by Arasaka. Technology they alone know. This corporation can save you as easily as it can make you disappear. It is merely about getting the right people on your side. Politics.
Exactly what kind of people are we talking about?
People who hold Arasaka dear are its heart. People interested in the corporation's stable growth.
You mean people like Anders Hellman?
You know this name? How?
Prepped for the heist, thoroughly. Relic is Hellman's design, his creation.
And true, he's a pawn. I was thinking of one much more powerful. Besides, Anders Hellman escaped to Arasaka, betrayed it.
I like wear fucking hot pants.
花子様、お会いできて光栄です。
こちらこそ。
こちらこそ。
Now, Hanako-sama, I would first like to ask you.
Fucking Saka scums everywhere.
Hey, I was listening to that.
Shut up. Nobody except you wants to watch that shit about that corpo cunt.
What did you say?
You heard me.
Listen.
No, tough guy, you listen.
You didn't stop him?
It's people like you two that have brought this country to its knees. Taken our land, our jobs, our fucking dignity. But I own this place and here I decide. So finish
Fucking
your
right.
tea and get the fuck out.
Fucking rights. This is Cyber America.
God bless America.
Thanks for the offer. Need to think about it. Get back to you.
I need time to plan, organize. You stand to gain much if you help me. All I ask is that you do not leave the city.
Leave? Why would I leave? Need help. Best chance I'll find the right person here.
Someone other than Arasaka specialist? There's no one. No alternative.
Actually, we just talked about some. Anders Hellman. He invented the relic. If I want to get rid of it, he's my man. And if that means picking another fight with Arasaka, so be it.
Hellman defected from the company. I myself spent many days looking for him. He... What's the expression? Dropped off the face of the earth.
Somebody's been busy the last few days.
I will not sit and do nothing when there is information to be found, things to prepare.
Your job, basically.
It was my job.
Why are you looking for Hellman?
He was the one to alert Saburo-san to Yorinobu's schemes. He knew both of them well and could be an important witness.
Corporal rats will squeal when hanging by their tails.
For several days, I collected the information. All leads point to one place, the club called the Afterlife. I was quickly dismissed by the queen of fixers there, Rogue.
Who we briefly met
Take
in
you for a
Johnny's
suit?
flashback memory,
She
right?
saw me as Saburo-sama's killer.
Rogue's well informed. Gets wind of most things that happen in the city. Might be worth asking her about Hellman.
I wish you luck. The woman is choosy, expensive, and rude.
With a bit of luck, I'll track down Evelyn.
If she could not help you before, she will not manage to now.
Honor Among Thieves. Ever heard of it?
Yes, I thought it ironic. Thieves have none. There's just honor, I believe.
Yorinobu Arasaka would agree, I'm sure.
The Parker woman will not help you. Why are you? I would think about a plan B.
You're it, Jim.
I cannot stay here.
What kind of like augments does he have?
Do what you want. Look for Parker. Help.
Oh, look at that guy. He's got the moonwalk. He's got the moonwalk augment.
Call in some favors. When my people in Arasaka are ready to listen, I will call you.
Till then, I guess.
Oh, welcome,
You by some
Mohinder.
miracle you find Hellman. Please notify me.
I know who you
He
are.
and I have unfinished business.
That's a really cool fact.
Zapper
Yeah.
dumples and filth. In some ways, Night City never changes. Arasaka's still a despotic machine and the world's on a collision course with chaos. But hey, at least Rogue's still alive.
You know, you got some nerve. First you had to kill me, now you want to be my pal. Make like nothing happened.
You know you don't gotta speak out loud to talk to me.
What do you want?
And I've processed some shit, changed my mind. Don't want you dead anymore.
Go fuck yourself, dickwipe.
Hey, wasn't easy for me either. You woke up in a landfill, I woke up in your head. Wrestling with your thoughts, memories. Think we're even. And I've taken a step back, looked at things. Think we might be able to help each other. We could start with Rogue. Her and I go back to the Stone Age.
Why should I
Wait,
trust
what?
you? Remind me again.
Trust me.
What was
don't
that
trust
first
me. I don't
option?
Give a fuck. It's the least of our worries. And
Were you like begging him for your help?
You're the ghost
No.
of Christmas past, asshole. Any friends you had are either dead or so old their memory's gone.
Johnny Silverhand died a legend. Nobody forgets that.
Was it
So
sarcastic?
you fucking know
Yeah.
Rogue.
Okay.
What do I say to her? Got a talking brain tumor, claims it's her old friend Johnny?
Trust me, Rogue's heard dumber shit than that. Way back when you weren't even an itch in your daddy's ballsack.
Don't need convincing. Seeing your memories, gross.
Rogue will dance to any tune I play or just get us to the afterlife.
Does he have a spike on his elbow?
Yes.
I guess so.
There is no us.
I also never noticed that before.
I'm wondering if that's an intentional part of the design or if that was just a weird graphical glitch. I guess we'll be on the lookout for it. Oh, look, right here.
In here.
Yeah, it looks like it's part of his design.
Would you look at that? You see it too, right?
Either gone completely whacked or I'm having a mystical moment.
What's that chick's name? The one with the hair?
Misty? More likely a neuron misfire for Victor to check out. Or maybe I ask him both.
Okay, so that's interesting. So no matter which one you find first, they've got Johnny pre-programmed in different poses and different sceneries, and he'll do that dialogue wherever you find the first one. It seems because that's a totally different place to where I found the first one, and we had the same chat.
Breakdown of reality.
Yeah. Well, I was driving along the highway. I was just driving along through the city, and I see like a blue glimmer. And I'm like, wait, what's that? And it's Johnny. He's just sitting out there, sitting on like a park bench, next to one of those graffiti things, and it drew my attention to it. But yeah, he'll just go. I guess he'll be by any of them.
Call for backup, crack some heads open, drag the bodies inside.
I told you, Doc. Afterlife's all about rep. The respect you command. Badge don't mean a thing here. Doors are shut to us. That's
What
that.
now?
Tough cookies and move on.
Incredible. Just fucking incredible. Cunt Rogue thinks she's above the law?
Hey.
In you go.
So I haven't been back here since. So this is new content to me.
My favorite character in the game.
Let me be plain.
I got that impression.
Again.
Is
Solve
Rogue?
your own problems.
No.
Clean up your own shit.
Oh no.
Go fuck
Oh, her.
yourself.
Gotcha.
Be careful who you bargain.
Pan Am.
Rogue. Wanted to talk.
Oh, Rogue's old now.
It's okay.
I guess that makes sense.
She's older. Wouldn't quite say she's geriatric.
Not there. Who are you?
Name's V.
And what is it you want, V?
All these years, it's really her. Fucking Rogue, just kicking it back on a couch at the afterlife. Don't mess with her, she's got MRI, see right through you. Give her the truth.
Need your services. Gotta track a guy down.
Mm-hmm.
Anders Hellman. Hotshot engineer. Worked for Arasaka.
Millisec. Anders Hellman. Pinpoint him for me?
Thanks.
Jumping too soon. First, my help's got a price. Second and third, Dexter Deshawn, Jackie Wells, T-Bug. Multiple bells ringing, V. Left a lot of bodies behind. Death walks in your wake. Chalk that up to bad luck?
There's the bitch I know. Ask her about Sokka Tower. How they shot me up right in front of her.
Wanna go through obits? Really? Fine. Johnny Silverhand. Zeroed inside Arasaka Tower. Before your very eyes. Got more if you want. Or we could just talk.
Got balls on you, boy. Don't like that on everybody, but they seem to suit you. Anyways, feelings be damned, I've always said.
I wonder what that line is in the other.
True biz.
It's the
You
same.
need my help,
Interesting.
So get those eddies ready.
Mm-hmm. See?
I mean, it's a phrase. It makes sense. You don't have enough, huh?
And if I don't have the scratch, it's fuck off and have a nice day?
No, more like come back when you do. Them's the breaks.
Mm-hmm. Then see you. Soon.
You know where to find me.
That's so cool with her eyes.
That's a common thing.
Hey, interested?
No,
in
like
some work?
it's like I assume what your character looks like too when you're looking at your like
cargo transport. Get from A
menus
to
and
B
shit.
quick and
Inventory
quiet.
and stuff.
Interested?
I'm listening.
It's simple. You go to the Kabuki waterfront, collect the package, give me a call, then I tell you how to deliver it. Very straightforward.
Yeah. Everything except my pay.
Don't worry, there's a bonus in it for you. Imported and duty-free.
Duty-free and detail-free.
Yes, but altogether fair. It's a simple job, generously compensated. Do you accept?
Yeah, sure, I'm in.
Good. I knew we'd find acceptable terms. Head to the Kabuki waterfront, then search for a fridge with the words, "No future." Once you locate it, collect what you find inside, then call me for further instructions.
Till then, I guess.
I just realized something really funny.
What?
I've done this quest. But
like without knowing it?
Yep. I'm like, fridge with no future, that sounds familiar, and then I thought about it, I'm like, oh, I totally did that quest. So you can like stumble into a quest, do it, and then like you'll still get rewarded by the fixer, I guess. So that's cool. You don't actually have to talk to a quest giver to initiate a quest necessarily. If you pick up the thing and it ends the mission, you'll just have the mission done. That's cool though. I like that. Why didn't you name drop Johnny Silverhand? Like
I did.
Well, no, you. But like, you didn't say, "Hey, he's sitting right next to you. Do you wanna like, I can talk for you?" You know, like, there's probably like, I'm just saying that if you had more options, you probably could have waived the 15 grand, or at least got that down significantly lower, right? Like, you didn't name drop him in such a way that's like, hey, I am fucking Johnny Silverhand.
Yeah, but you know what? Then he'd be revealing information, and we don't really know what Johnny Silverhand's intentions are yet.
Johnny True.
No report back. Either those cops got scared and bounced, or anyway, could you check it out for me? Be much appreciated.
Regina.
Whoa! What was that poster? That one. Ugh. Goddamn.
Foreign body installed at your own risk.
Speaking of
starring Luke Pollard, Vera Fox, and James Fortune.
Speaking of Dead Space. I am somewhat curious to just see where you go. if you just stayed on there, did you jump off or did you stay on?
I jumped off. Okay. You see, I've been through the city on a truck with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the city, no one remembers your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain.
Fine. Keep an eye out.
For unknown reasons, the coordinates came through corrupted, so I'm unable to determine the precise location.
That's okay. I know exactly where I'm going.
You're not doing that though, right?
Oh, no, I'm doing it. Yeah.
No,
I'm not doing the Delamain shit.
Yeah. Are you doing this psycho thing?
No.
Okay.
Oh, what is this? Oh, I can't stand this, man. Sometimes I'll just switch you objectives.
What were you trying to do? Is human nature right now just wait for your car to get fixed?
Oh no, I am. This is what I want to do.
Okay, yeah. I haven't found any of the cyber psycho things yet. So I'm curious to see something here.
Oh, this is not the one I thought it was either.
Is this? Oh boy. So is that just a RoboCop?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a RoboCop. Snipers?
Invasion!
That's a sniper. Is that still your flashbang?
I think so, yeah.
Oh no, it was a bio grenade?
Oh, I can't stand those fucking grenades.
Do you have the weapon select wheel?
I do. I just never use it.
Okay, that is a faster way to change grenades and healing items.
All right, I'm supposed to be.
God, that guy's fast. I like it's cool.
Fuck, I don't have any, do I?
Do what? Any what?
Non-lethal.
Why, are you supposed to subdue him?
Wait, hold on. What's the one-handed club? Is that lethal?
It's an axe.
Is it? No, it's a blunt weapon.
What? A tomahawk?
It says blunt weapon.
Oh, non-lethal. Okay.
Somehow.
What?
Straight up. How the fuck?
Go home, or it's too late.
So you're supposed to subdue this guy?
Yeah.
To answer your way earlier question, Striker, about what's the blue bar, I'm gonna guess experience at this point.
Oh, fuck off, man.
Oh,
what a load of shit, dude.
This is my apprentice, Darth Maul.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, the more bullshit was that you got that far without that happening.
Well, when you're in melee, they can't do fuck all if they have a gun in their hand. That's the best part about it. Like, they're fucked, dude. I've done that to so many overpowered dudes. You just run up and you keep comboing them and knocking them off their ass.
Well, I mean, you got a couple lucky shots in. You're gonna need to re-equip the,
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Oh, yeah, nice grenade, buddy. Do you know if they have, do enemies have the thing where you don't take grenade damage from yourself? So you just have to finish them off with the non-lethal?
That's what I'm gonna attempt to do.
That's what I would assume.
Invasion!
You still got bio grenades.
Good call, Striker.
What the fuck just happened?
Let's see what's here.
Free crud. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Okay. John AI. Interesting. Get paid. $18. Floating fire.
Huh. What's this?
Okay, so that's kind of how those work. And you think there are more than 17?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not.
So you,
but
well, okay.
I assume.
Well, I wonder.
so.
I wonder if you accidentally kill any of them, if you're just like fucked.
If
or
you're
not.
fucked, yeah.
What do we, is that intelligence, or what are we using for that? Or is that technical ability?
Let me see the thing. Intelligence.
Okay. Oh, that makes sense. It's data breaching. Yeah. Was that the easiest hack ever?
Wow.
5555555. That's the code. That's the code to my luggage.
5555555.
V, a vehicle of mine went dark near your position.
Fine. Keep an eye out.
How did this robot die this time?
He got shot, but the real tragedy is that I lost the goddamn blue thing he had.
Which was, I guess, a random drop, huh?
I should have picked it up right away.
Oh, did it despawn? I thought it just maybe didn't happen this time.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
Well, there's some. Yeah, do you notice? Like sometimes you just can't pick up shit. There's like an icon for it, but you just can't pick it up.
Yeah, like right here. So he's got something on him he can't pick up.
Yeah. Yep. Have you ever had an issue where you can't throw a grenade?
Maybe. I haven't noticed it, but I've definitely had an issue once you get Silverhand's pistol later on. It's a frequent thing where I'll draw it and it won't let me shoot it. And then it's like I'll switch weapons and I can shoot normally, and then I switch back to the Malorian and it won't shoot, and I'm just like, fuck.
You know, I have a thing where I can like quick toss a grenade, but if I want to like, you know, cook it or hold it to show me like because I've got the thing that shows me the explosion range, right? So I want to throw the grenade accurately, but it won't let me do that. It just like, and I have to like, I don't know, I like just play around with shit until it works again. But it's gotten me killed a couple times where I'll go in to pull a grenade and be like, oh, I guess I can't throw a grenade, and then I get shot.
Yeah.
So there's definitely still, you know, some, I wouldn't call them game breaking bugs, but they're definitely like game annoying bugs. There's like the immersion breaking ones where something like stupid happens during a cutscene that just like breaks the mood. Those ones are rough.
Like
and then,
what? Like, give me an example of something that just like totally breaks the mood per se.
I mean, like
random car crashes, or people roll by and cap each other or something.
So it didn't happen to me, but someone described that Jackie was like glitching out in the back of the car when he was dying. Right, and it's like a solemn mood thing, and if he's like, you know, like if his model's like T-posing or something, it's, you know, it's gonna be bad. I don't have a super good example off the top of my head, because luckily I haven't had too many of the mood breaking ones. I mean, the one that I can think of is, it's in my first look, is you're talking to Jackie at a food stand, and you're talking about stuff. He's first pitching you on the heist job, and there's like a spawn point for NPCs behind him, so you can just see NPCs just appear out of nowhere. While he's talking, you're like, wait, what? Where did that person come from? And then you start paying attention to it, and you're not looking at Jackie anymore. Right. Yeah. The problem with like the more realistic a game gets to being like a good a good simulation of reality or something, the stronger a game's mechanics are, the more hurtful it is when it breaks even in a subtle way, which is the problem, right? Like that's where it's. I think it's a very similar argument to what you get about the what do you call it, the uncanny valley, when you're like making CG for people.
Oh yeah,
and it gets to the point where it starts to become so realistic, but
the closer it is without actually attaining,
the more the faults make it really stand out, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just gotta use the washroom real quick.
So a similar concept for just video games approaching photorealism and game immersion is when it breaks, it's more impactful.
Right.
So let's take this time. I got let's finish off the games of the year. I've got 2 more. So my number 8 game of the year. By the way, these are like the 9 games that I played this year. So it didn't take much to get on this list. It's mostly about the order here. Although, I mean, the same can be said for you guys, it seems. So Deliver Us the Moon was an indie game that I mostly only played because it had ray tracing, and I wanted to get a good example of ray tracing in a game, and people are saying
you
it really
showed me some of that game too.
Yeah. So I played through all of that, beat it, found most of the optional stuff as well, and then spent some time reading the story and what I missed. So yeah, it was impactful. It was a good game, a nice short experience, good demo of the RTX ray tracing tech, and yeah, I think I didn't even pay for it. I got it on I played it on Game Pass, PC Game Pass. So it was no brainer really. It was like, oh, I'm looking for an RTX game to try this out, and here's a free one. And it ended up being really good.
Okay.
And then number 9, the game that I realized I actually played about 6 hours of this game before I haven't got back to it. And the not getting back to it part is a big reason why it's number 9 here, and that is Final Fantasy VII Remake on the PlayStation 4. The main reason I haven't gone back to it is it's the performance of it, the frame rate, it's just, and the overall look of it. It's just, man, if I could play that game on a PS5 and it looked better, if they put out a PS5 version of that, I'll play it on, I would almost just want to wait for that. I still hope that it would come to PC. I hold out some hope that that's possible, but, Kingdom Hearts doesn't come to PC, so why would Final Fantasy VII? I mean, other Final Fantasies do, so who knows? Who knows? It might one day. But even when it does, it's like, okay, well, what if I get really into it and then part 2 comes out only on Sony again for a year or 2? It's like, okay, well, I'm gonna wait again. Although by that time it's a different argument, then I will, I'll easily be able to find a PS5 by then. It won't matter as much about the difference.
So what issues did you run into with the remake? Other than you just losing interest in it?
Oh, shit. He's in rough shape, but alive. Let's hear what Dennis has to say.
This wasn't the mission that you were... Is this the mission you were doing? Oh, it is. Okay, this is a different mission then. It's not the one I thought it was.
He's a little worse for wear, but no issues. What's next?
I prepared a car for you. Put the man in the trunk and head to Northside. The address is in the GPS.
Okay.
One more thing. Watch for tigers. They've got their sights trained on your new
He looks happy to see you.
Wait, what? Asshole hung up.
Big in Japan, eh, World?
That's right.
So sorry, what were you saying? What were you asking me about?
What were the issues you were having with FF7 Remake?
It's like the graphics are really nice, but it's very held back by the limitations of the PlayStation 4.
Of the hardware?
The render resolution is low. It's really aliased. There are some really low textures that are intermixed with the high textures. They clearly ran out of RAM at some point. It's just... It could be so much more. It could be... And I see that it could play so much smoother and stuff, and, I don't know. I want to play it on something better. I want to play it at 60 FPS. I want to play it without compromise.
Right. Whoa, shit.
Fuck.
I can't help but notice that you don't just like immediately reactively just like heal when you're low.
No, because I'm usually expecting to make the shot or do the damage.
Like this game is so.
How many times have I heard that on a stream with you, World? I was expecting to make the shot. Fuck, man. Jesus Christ. Put it on the tally, Mom. Fuck. I know I've definitely heard that exact line.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like the game is awfully forgiving in how freely you can just hit the heal button and how many times you can just hit it with no consequence. Like in
that makes it even better.
In The Witcher 3, you know, you had like a toxicity that would go up as you'd use more potions and stuff. And that had some downsides and stuff. But there's nothing like that here. You can do as much drugs as you want. Wow, that guy is not happy with his comrades. So wait, are these tiger claws?
On that grenade.
But they speak Japanese.
I guess.
So okay, so the tiger claws aren't Chinese then necessarily. They're just Asian.
Holy shit.
I think that's Japanese. I can usually recognize Japanese. Oh, he died.
What?
Your guy died.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
You blew up.
Okay, I wanted to do this quick, but I guess I'm gonna have to fuck around and do it.
Have you done this before, or is this new to you?
haven't. I don't think I've done this.
I think that's so cool. Like how much time have you spent on your other file?
I don't know, like 60 hours.
Yeah, 60, 70 hours.
It's like an intro mission.
Yeah, you can just wander. There's so much shit. Like, so much stuff to do in this game. It's so dense.
Crazy.
Like in The Witcher 3 had a bunch of stuff, but it was like spread out over a large map, right? You didn't have so much at one time. Here, it's just quite ridiculous. Why has this guy got like red lines on him?
Flaming dragon.
Flaming dragon.
All right, well, render glitch.
Hot pants.
Wait, is that like a... Yeah, they've got some really like crude satellite dishes bolted onto these huts.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, when I realized that you could zoom in with your vision, I was like, oh, that's so cool. I have a hard time doing the slides reliably. What do you... Is it just crouch while you're running?
Yeah.
I think that maybe the PC controls for that are weird or something.
Oh, shit, grab the
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh, shit.
God, I really wish I had something other than this fucking rifle.
Have you picked up anything else?
Maybe, but it's not been good.
Well, at least, I mean,
I need
anything
either
with
a
similar
fucking
DPI.
shotgun or just a fucking automatic, man. I need something where I can just, in a second, empty a fucking magazine at point blank.
What's your health?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I'm fucking just outmatched, man. I cannot get the fucking base of fire that I need. Shitty fucking handgun, shitty fucking rifle.
Your stats with all your guns are low too, right?
Yeah.
So your aim is like shit.
And fucking dudes everywhere.
I have to say, it is quite useful just as an observer here to be watching that when you use the health item that then also heals you for like 30 seconds afterward. Those things are super good in combat. Like, you should have one of those going at all times in combat, I think. Oh yeah, we got some fast movers.
Holy fuck.
So I got the Lizzie pistol right now. I don't know if I'm ever gonna not use that thing. It's really good. Probably when the Johnny Silverhand gun comes, but
First of all, let's get rid of this useless fucking thing.
this is Well, you got a club now. Oh yeah, you got guns.
Are they any good though?
Well, yeah, they're all better than what you were using.
Okay,
Every one of these is better than what you're using.
Switch to the fucking copperhead.
You don't have a copperhead.
I just equipped it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the copperhead's it's like the closest thing to like an M4.
Yeah, and then do I have a fucking revolver? No.
Doesn't look like it. You do have you got shotguns though. You said you would like shotguns.
I'm pretty tempted to fucking switch the goddamn shotgun. What do you guys? Double.
You got tech shotguns. Looks like.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I think those are double barrels. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, tech double barrel shotgun.
Double, but yeah, it's a double barrel, so who gives a fuck?
But fire is like energy rounds and can be charged up. That's what makes it tech. Wait, are they getting into a?
I don't know. Maybe they got into a shootout with the cops. Who are they fighting?
Adab? Oh, what? Each other? Two different factions of Tiger Claws fighting each other?
I'm gonna let him have it out.
What?
This gun immediately.
Oh, Ivory State's saying food is also useful because it gives you 7 minutes of passive healing and other bonus stats.
Oh shit.
And yeah, food is something I always forget about as well. World, we were talking about this before. I know you also haven't looked into it too much. Oh my god.
Oh, sweet Jesus Christ.
You were right though, man. All you needed was a better gun.
See, like I said, the fucking full auto, because you can empty and it kills the fucking guys. But that fucking with all the kick and the fucking shit it gives you.
It's good. It's fine for a ranged fight, but yeah.
No, it's just like I need the fucking full auto, as many fucking rounds right now, and I'll be good.
Whoa, dude, what was that? Was that a katana?
Yeah.
Found another katana already. Huh? And your guy's still alive?
Yeah, because I stuck him in the building this time, so he'd be protected.
You cleared the whole thing out.
Surprised they didn't try and go after him.
They don't necessarily know why you're here. I'd like to see that sword once you get this taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's been nighttime forever.
That's why they call it Night City.
Mm-hmm. Although actually, I was reading someone did a full day-night cycle time lapse, and it was really cool. The day-night cycle and weather effects are actually really cool in this game.
How long did it take?
3 hours.
That's solid, dude.
Yeah, yeah. People were comparing it to the day-night cycle in GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2. Do you guys want to know how long do you think the day is in GTA 5?
I don't know. 2 hours.
Striker?
Days in GTA 5?
How long is a day? How long is a 24-hour period in GTA for the sun to rise and go down and rise again?
If I had to guess, I don't know. I would say about an hour.
38 minutes, I think, is the number. Which is
day-night cycle in this game.
3 hours.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about, and because I'm like, yeah, it's been night this whole time, but Yeah, I mean, in this part, we've only been going for just over an hour. So what do you think, Striker? Are you interested in this? Is it something you want to pick up if you on PC if your PC can do it or whatever?
I would probably not pick this up.
No?
No, I haven't had the time.
Another sword?
Job's done.
I see that. Well done. Excellent work. Holding in there all right, Hariyoshi?
I recognize this guy's voice.
Give me hope. Early warning about the tigers would have been nice.
I had a hunch you'd manage this just fine. Given that you're
World, do you
now,
recognize that voice actor?
I see I was right.
I feel like I've heard him before, but
who is this guy?
Doesn't seem super
Hariyoshi?
notable or anything.
In Japan, Brain Sergeant, top of all. Good instinct. One day, Tiger Crow boss needs surgery. But
I feel like I've heard this before.
Tiger Crows were very angry. I hide in boat, swim to America. Here didn't save me. But there is secret. I killed Tiger Crow boss on purpose. World best surgeon, make no mistake.
This is like a joke. Like this is like a well-known joke.
But you haven't paid me yet.
Or well-known thing.
Something like that happened in the Soviet Union.
Yeah.
This blade.
Oh. Did they?
It's in the book.
Spoof that in the.
Huh?
I was going to say they spoofed that in fucking New Vegas as well. I guess.
Oh, I don't know.
Give Kaiser.
Oh, this was in The Office. Okay, that's what I'm remembering it from. Thank you, Kyle.
Good instinct.
Yes, that is exactly what I'm remembering this from.
Where are you from exactly?
But yeah, that is almost line for line out of the Office.
Good instinct.
I don't know if it's line for line from The Office from something else before. I wouldn't be surprised. So I don't know if this is directly referencing The Office or the thing that The Office was referencing, but either way, nice.
V, a vehicle of mine went dark near your position.
Not this one.
Fine. Keep an eye out.
For unknown reasons, the coordinates came through corrupted, so I'm unable to determine the precise location.
Where does it show how much money? Oh, I see. You're still a little short.
Mm-hmm. I could probably sell some shit here.
Is that what you're trying to do right now? Just get your way to...
I just want to get the money so I can start that quest for Rogue.
Okay. I haven't used any sniper rifles in this game yet. Looks like you'll be a little short. Oh, you got clothes and stuff to sell.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got other stuff to sell. So.
Have you sold junk yet? There you go. Did you get the perk that automatically disassembles junk?
No.
Yeah, I've heard that's an awful thing to get. It's the worst ability in the game.
Yeah, it's like, for one thing, why would you do that?
Why would you waste that?
You can automatically, you can do it yourself. And second thing, it's like, sometimes, like, personally, I've found it's just better. Like, don't fucking scrap the junk. The junk is great for money. Like, so many times if you just keep grabbing all the junk, you'll go back and sell it. It's like, oh, there's 10 grand of
some
no weight.
Some junk is intended to be sold.
Yeah,
and that stuff still gets broken down by that perk. It's weird.
Yeah, that would be terrible. Like, sometimes you get like really expensive jewelry.
The only time I can think of that would you'd be like end game where money doesn't mean anything anymore. You're just like, I don't need money. At least perks you can respec. Right, like at least you can take that off. You can spend 100 grand and buy the what's it called, the tabula rasa.
Tabula e rasa. Yeah.
Oh, sure, right. And you can respec your character, your character's perks. So at least that's a perk you can get rid of if you made that mistake. The other one that people are saying is really dumb is the throwing knives
Oh yeah,
thing.
I never got that. It's just like what? Like just get a suppressed fucking
Well,
revolver.
the thing that I was reading that was dumb about it is apparently this game doesn't have any, like, there's no weapon called a throwing knife or anything like that. You just literally throw your knives.
Yeah.
And apparently, and apparently, no matter how good or rare or one of a kind they are, and apparently you can't pick them up after you've thrown them.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
That's
man.
brutal. That's a bit of a whoopsie daisies.
I don't know. I've not used this myself. I don't have that perk. I haven't tried this myself. I might, maybe you can pick them up. Maybe it's a bug, you can't pick them up. I don't know. But at the moment, that's what I've heard, the way it is. But yeah, so I'm not gonna be getting that perk. But yeah, I saw that junk auto disassemble junk, and I'm like, no, I remember being Geralt, traveling magic sword salesman, and that's how I made my coin. Like, killing monsters, that's my side gig. I sell magic swords.
500% critical damage.
Wait, what? Which one?
The one
the
I
scalpel?
equipped.
Oh, the Satori? Where'd you get this?
I don't know. Oh, right. Okay, so I was looking for the legendary armor that you can get in Arasaka Tower. Supposedly, I've heard people say that.
Is it like a one-time thing? You have to get it during the heist?
Yeah, supposedly that's what I've heard. So I went looking for it and I couldn't find it, but I did find something I didn't find the first time, and that's that you can go up the stairs after Saburo's come down. You go up the stairs and his AV is up there with a couple guards, and you kill the guards who are like...
I went upstairs, but I didn't go all the way.
Yeah, well, they're like powerful SWAT or whatever. There's just two of them, but you kill them, and then there's that Satori is in his AV, and you take it. And then they're like, oh, we're not going to be able to fly this AV out of here. And so it's just like, okay, so you just get the katana.
Also, it even says at the bottom, property of what's-his-face.
Saburo Arasaka, yeah.
Oh, it's Saburo's sword.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Yobunoro.
Yorinobu? Yeah.
I'll never get his name right. And until I determine whether I like him or not, whether he's the good guy in the story or not, and I know that's going to be subjective, but until I get an opinion on that, he can go fuck himself. He seems like a goof.
Good guy.
But at the same time, though, like, I kind of like wanting to bring down his father's empire, thinking like, he's a relic of the past, that the world that, his dad wants is gone or never existed or something. Like, I can relate to all of that, but I don't know if I like him yet.
Yep.
But 500%. So if you put a lot of it, like, if you kept upgrading that weapon and kept it current, just saying, and then spec'd hugely into, like, increasing your crit chance.
Oh, man.
That's ridiculous.
Thing would be fucking deadly.
So yeah, do you ever eat food?
No.
Are you going to ever eat food?
No.
Are you going to do it specifically because I brought it up?
Nope.
Just no.
Nope.
I tried Ivory. I feel like every time I've tried to go to upgrade something, I never have the parts. And you just seem to have the parts already. Sorry, what did you upgrade?
The armor.
Oh, okay.
Which did what?
Made it better.
Increases damage and shit.
Okay, I thought I saw something about carrying capacity.
Does the vest do anything about carrying capacity?
Increase carrying capacity.
Yeah, by 7. Yeah, that's like a couple. It's like 2 guns, maybe 1 gun. It's a little disturbing that there's no sound for
crafting.
Okay.
Are you fucking?
So do you
upgrading your
World? Is that how you? Is that how you played it the first time as well? Did you just like upgrade the stuff that you had a lot?
No,
or?
I didn't do it as much, but now I'm
Okay.
just doing it because it's like it gets me the crafting, right?
Oh, you're getting experience. You're jumping up and down a bunch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you should as much as you can, because even if you're not using the the abilities too much, I mean, you're still getting stuff out of it, right?
Can you go to the crafting? Can you go back to the crafting thing and just can you show me what you get for levels? Yeah, down here. So okay, +1 perk points, reduces crafting cost, perk point. Oh, so you actually hold on. So you get actually you get extra perk points for skills too. It's not just levels then, huh?
Oh no, yeah, like for each skill level.
So you can have more than
things.
Yeah. So okay, so you can okay, so you get plenty of perks then. So you can potentially. So do you think you'll have enough perks that outside of ability limits that you could probably have every perk that you have available to you?
I doubt it.
You don't think there's enough?
Yeah, I doubt that.
I guess there are. Yeah, some of these are like 3. You can put up to 3 points in, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The better they are, usually, the less likely that occurs. Like usually, the farther out they are, the less actual multiples they'll have, right? Like ones.
Yeah, but the multiple ones though are pretty core. Like increase this by 5%, 10%, 15%.
Yeah, they're always like the core ones.
And like those things don't sound like a lot, but I know from playing Dota, like those numbers can add up very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Is that faster sprinting?
Stamina increase 30%, 30% health. Okay. Regenerate in combat.
I've put no points into Street Brawler, and I can't see myself putting any points into Street Brawler unless I like.
I put a couple in to help me with the fighting.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is that stupid, the fist fighting that's in every single game.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the only thing I've thought of is like if I was just struggling with that and putting points into that, if I'd have to. Right, like just get that out of the way, right?
Yeah. Then I gotta wait for the handguns on. Oh no.
I have heard some about some really ridiculous builds with like revolvers and going like a full handgun build and just doing like $18,000 or 18,000 crits.
Oh yeah, like before I got Johnny's handgun, I had started to use a suppressed revolver as my primary stealth weapon, and it was fucking glorious. It was like one-shotting everybody. Like you just line up a headshot from stealth, and I had things that increased my critical damage when I'm in stealth. So I just go pop, pop, and just pop a guy's fucking dome.
The cool thing I'll say just about the Xbox Series X here, and I can't speak to the PS5 too much, but it's probably the same if not better. These load times are very comparable now to having a modern PC with an SSD in it. Which makes sense because it is a modern PC with an SSD in it.
Just a little longer, Joe.
But it's just so nice because I mean even on the old console you could like stick an SSD in the PlayStation 4 and it didn't help in the same way that this does. Probably doesn't help that their hard drive is attached via USB internally. Ugh, gross.
Hey, Rogue. Got the scratch.
That's the same jacket that Jackie had. Maybe different color.
Got the cred for the helmet job.
Fine. Anders Hellman, flick me the deeds. 2, please. Make some room. Sit down.
Hope you found him.
Don't see that often. Determination like yours. Must really need this guy.
Matter of life and death.
Haven't heard that for a while either. bottle stays. Go ahead. Enjoy.
To your health.
It'd be pretty cool to be
yours,
like
kid.
this
Gonna
powerful
need
at a bar.
Oh, dude, yeah, man.
To just have it be your hangout. Oh, I didn't put my phone back
Thanks,
on
Nix.
silent.
Queen of
Oh, my
the
package arrived.
afterlife. Who would have thought?
I'm probably gonna go
Got a
get
shard
that.
for you.
I'll be back.
Intel. Interesting stuff.
Think she'll help?
The rogue I remember was one cold-ass bitch, but she usually went with her gut. Something tells me she thinks you check out.
Let's see what you got.
Not yet though. I'll go at a better
Your
time.
Hellman's not on any payroll, not officially anyway. But he does pop up in GNT's confidential stacks. It's a Kang Tao subsidiary, Chinese corp. Kang Tao's been using them as a fig leaf for years. They're masked for more sensitive operations. All that clear?
Probably keeping him hidden from Arasaka. Must have worked on a top-secret project.
Mm-hmm. Hidden from Arasaka or any other megacorp that wants what he knows. Decrypted map of upcoming Kang Tao convoy routes.
Think Hellman might be in one of them? Thing is, which one?
Take a look at the specs on this one. A lone AV, no ground support, no linked cargo manifests either.
Weird.
Sure, Kang Tao sometimes transports stuff unregistered if they want to push it under the table, but catch the load on this AV. Already approved in the system, but too low. So definitely no cargo on board.
Huh.
But there's a passenger list. Kang Tao security detail plus 1 VIP. Transfer from Chan T.
Our boy Hellman.
That was the good news.
There it is.
So what's the bad news?
Bad news is the extraction site. Look, Night City airspace. All this.
Mm-hmm. No way to jack the transport without the NCPD picking up on it.
And here, we're too close to Kang Tao. We even give that AV a dirty look, their backup hustle will be on us. But, right here's Jackson Plains. Narrow corridor, just outside the city, and just out of Kang Tao's reach.
Guess it's your lucky day.
A dead zone. I'll grab him there.
Gonna need a native to the area. Someone who'll set up the op, cobble together the gear.
Pan Am?
Even tracking that AV will be a bitch. Familiar with the type. Saw legacy models flying around during the war. They're mammoth, but they're quick. Plus they pack next-gen defenses. Can't take pot shots at it. Not even with serious firepower. Just won't work.
It's not about firepower. There are ways, and people who know them. Or who can at least improvise on a theme.
So a native. Know any Hickmerks?
Just one. Pan Am Palmer. She can't count on her clan anymore, but she's a true nomad. She knows those lands.
So are you though, aren't you?
And she will help you. Won't have a choice.
Won't have a choice?
Are you expecting there to be extra?
I'm hoping so, yeah. That was one of the reasons I chose to be
You
nomad.
can't possibly.
Was there any nomad stuff
Can't
in
possibly
the
afford to blow this
intro?
chance at nabbing Hellman.
Not
Your
really.
operation,
Interesting.
Your call.
Got a bad
Ooh.
feeling, V.
Can't be trusted if her clan banished her. Sorry, just not willing to pay you for help like that.
Actually, she walked away. Said it was about the family, its future, nomad ideals, blah, 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 blah. I stopped listening a few words in.
Thought you preferred to know who you're dealing with.
I know enough. Besides, when someone starts spouting ideals, it's probably about something else. Power, usually. Fortunately, not my biz, not yours. Pan Am's capable and stands to help you. That's all you need to know.
Why's Pan Am gotta help me? I sense a catch. Pretty big one.
Occasionally, Pan Am moves merch for me. Last job? Well, wasn't a good day for her.
She run into a hitch?
Complete bust, actually. Lost the goods and her ride. Pan Am will do anything to get the load back. Means her dignity. I know her.
Okay. Guess I can try to help her. But if we don't know where to look, I mean...
We do. I do.
Fine. Let me hear what you know.
Rocky Ridge, ghost town just outside Night City. Pan Am knows where. You'll go there, get the merch back, Wheels too. Naturally, you'll call her first, sending you her deeds.
Ah, finally. Let's get out of here.
All clear. Thanks.
Still no mention of Johnny. Just keep it in our pocket, I guess. I mean, I'm kind of more surprised Johnny's not nagging you about it. He must not have liked her that much.
Gonna puke?
I can't tell if you coughed up anything because your hand's all like not hand colored.
For the gram.
So speaking of
photobombing this bitch,
quote unquote, the gram, the internet is kind of destroyed in this world.
Yeah, I think twice.
Like it's twice destroyed.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know too much about that then.
The number one thing happened, they talk about it in like, it's like a little side thing, like it's not part of the main storyline, but like I found, that was one of the few things I looked into in this thing. Cause
For the
kinda,
shards?
Yeah, it kind of interested me. So this guy named, or this person who was named Bart Moss was like this legendary hacker, and it was like sometime around, I think like Johnny Silverhand's time or whatever, he fucking released this. It was like a malware that crashed the whole fucking internet, like all across the whole world, and it was like a huge event, like it fucked shit up. And then the second time that it became a problem, I think, like they had like corpo nets and stuff like that and shit after that, but I think the AI problem came after that, and it was when I'm not too sure on that, but it was like then the AIs became a problem, and when that happened, the black wall was put up to protect everybody from the rogue AIs, like fucking with your shit.
It's my understanding that, and I'm way more early on in knowing about this, but it's my kind of guess and interpretation. The internet is actually still out there. It's just way too dangerous for the normal person.
Yeah, because the rogue AIs.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because they can because with all the integration, right, of cyberware and all the shit in life, it's just like they could fuck shit up hardcore, man, if they wanted to fuck with you, dude. Like make cars go all fucking wiring shit, fuck up your cyberware, fuck up the economy.
Yeah, so the internet that we know is gone.
Hello?
The internet that you're watching this on is gone.
Pana, got your number from Rogue. Name's V.
Great. Where's that old warhorse want to kick me now?
This thing between you and Rogue, couldn't care less. Got a job for you.
Good. But I'm overextended at the moment.
With the merch and your car, getting them back, I can help with that.
The rail freight yard on Bonita Street. The one hugging the city line.
Whoa, hello, sir.
We'll meet there.
See ya.
Like the self-driving cars coming in is one thing. It's just so ridiculous to see a motorcycle drive up by itself. Can a motorcycle even do that? Can it balance? I guess it could, right? If a motorcycle caught a momentum itself, it could keep itself up, right?
I guess.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as World. Yeah. And
I will say, without a definitive side-by-side comparison, this game still does look very nice on the Xbox Series X. Sorry, the SeXbox.
SeXbox.
You got the SeXbox and the SeXbox.
Hey, B! You hear me?
Who the hell is you?
You don't need to yell. What's up?
Doing a little competition. Shoot!
Oh, this guy. Yes, I remember this. I haven't gone back to do this yet.
Yeah, that'd make sense.
Well, win?
I didn't think big parties were your thing.
Yeah, well, it ain't a big, but, you know, we're low on heads. Bring in the clients. Attract people.
Could try selling iron straight from the factory. Skip the whole part where you tinker for hours on each little shooter.
Me, my dignity, please.
Sure, I'm in. When?
Well, right now. We'll wait on you. See ya.
They've been waiting very patiently for me. World, did you go and do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could not get first fucking place to save.
Oh, it's hard, huh?
Dude. Second.
Oh,
no
do you think I'll have an easier time?
Why?
Keyboard mouse controls.
Oh, maybe. I'm honestly wondering if you can get first place.
Oh, okay. So we're kind of like on the outskirts of the city right now?
Sort of. Getting there?
I mean, we're outside of like the tall buildings and shit for the most part, though.
Yeah.
I like these like vertical scrolling banners that they bought at night. It's a cool idea.
Since we're gonna work together, only right to say hello.
Hello.
El Capitan. And they call you
See, no introduction's necessary. I already took care of that.
Someone comes to me with biz, I take care of it. I eat, sleep, and breathe biz. Remember that.
Aye, aye, Captain.
While we're at it, you need fresh wheels, bikes? I got it all.
This is the one.
Prices. So hit me up anytime, you hear?
This is the first one I found. Johnny was sitting in that chair. Yeah, I was just driving along out here and I saw a blue glimmer and it was Johnny sitting in that chair. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever.
Hey, Pan Am?
So you're V. Where's my car?
What?
Why does it matter? What's wrong with this one?
It's borrowed. It's not mine. I asked where my car is.
Agree to help me, you'll find out.
Oh, fuck no. You will not jerk me around. Tell me where my car is.
Hey, come on. Calm down.
Don't tell me what to do.
Fine. Know where to find the cargo and your car. You go alone, you won't get him back. And you could lose something else besides. So let's figure something out.
What do you want?
Need to hit a Kang-Tao transport. Won't be easy. Want to know I can count on you.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
About you or the job. Kang-Tao's AV route will take it over Jackson Plains. Heard that should help us.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Gonna be a guy on board. Need to talk to him.
Fuck.
In return, info on your cargo. Help in getting back what's yours. We got a deal?
I don't know. Shit! All right, deal. But if you want your thing done, we'll need to get my Thornton back first. So where is it?
Thought this was mostly about the merch.
Fuck the merch. With that ride, I can take any transport job in town. Without it, only thing I can move is pizza. Maybe.
Car's in Rocky Ridge. You're supposed to know where that is. Car's there, goods are there.
Nash, you dirt-eating bastard. I will strangle you.
Nash Achumi yours? He hang you out to dry?
Do not call him that.
Fine. Partner.
Former. If ever. The shift tricked me. Straight nipped my truck and the merch. Probably now aims to sell it off in Rocky Ridge. Is he ever going to be fucking disappointed?
Rocky Ridge. Let's go.
Hang on. I should think this through. Fuck. Yes. We'll need backup. We have one brief stop to make on the way.
Want to tell me where?
Give me a sec. I should call the client. Convince them to leave the bastard hanging.
Going ahead with the deal behind Rogue's back. Brave, I guess. Or fucking dumber than a drum.
Boz, hey. Nash is gonna pass you the merch in Rocky Ridge.
Last time I had an opportunity to
Thing
do
is,
this, I didn't take it, and it didn't, and it really fucked me over.
Boz, I will take care of it. I just need you to give me a chance. Boz, come on. How many times have I moved things for you? And how many times have I failed? You have my word. After dark? Okay. No, don't call off the meet. Just don't show up. I'll take care of everything. Do you even have to ask? Of course I will. Thanks, Boz. You won't regret this. Okay. I have bought us some time.
Who the hell's Boz? Won't cause us any grief, I hope.
Boz is a stand-up guy. 6th Street.
You drive for gangoons.
Is that not allowed? Street punks need things moved. I need money like anyone else.
I don't have the fucking... No!
What do you need?
A 1 reflex.
Oh.
So, where to now?
The Aldecaldo camp. I need to see something.
So you can just level yourself up in the middle of a conversation?
Yeah, I've done
That's
it
not
before.
your concern.
So it's totally
I
worth
still have
hanging on to
friends
points then?
Yeah, usually I hold on to 1 or 2.
You know, used to ride with nomads, too.
Truly? I never would have guessed.
Yep, Backer clan, back in the day. Didn't work out between us, so I landed in Night City.
So we've something in common after all.
That right there is why I chose the Nomad, because I was like, oh, it's gonna be exactly the same. Trying to make a go in Night City after being like sort of iffy about your clan.
What's gotten into you?
Rogue mentioned your friends. Said you guys stopped seeing eye to eye.
Well, since Rogue said so, it must be true.
It isn't?
You mean to irritate me.
Okay, then.
It was just a hiccup. They're still family.
So it's complicated.
You might say so. Yes.
Any chance they might help us? In Rocky Ridge?
That is the plan.
Good, let's roll.
Get in.
Nice ride. Lots of space. Practical.
Say no more. Please.
How far is the camp?
Just past the city line. We'll jump on the 9 and head east.
How the hell did you land in this mess?
I liked the color. The air freshener and booster seat came extra.
You know I don't mean the car.
What am I supposed to tell you? That I'm not about to let my partner rob me and get away with it? That my fixer made me look like a goddamn fool? What about you? Why do you need that clown from the AV?
This particular clown's got intel I need. I'm running out of time to get it.
So why didn't she tell me she knew about Nash?
Rogue? Do better not to wonder what her agenda might be.
God damn, I can't stand the bitch.
This is a cool drive.
Rogue's queen of the afterlife. Plays her pawns as she pleases.
Did you just call me a pawn?
I got a good look at her. She rose to the top because she reads people. So what if she keeps things to herself? It's a skill in her profession.
Well, I think she's a lying, manipulative bitch. She put me together with that rabbit. Did you know that?
But seriously? Didn't realize Nash was Raffen?
No. The sneak forgot to show me his shift card.
Don't you keep track of who's in the area? The Wraiths, right?
Until now, they mostly jumped corporate transporters down by Highway 64. I see you know things.
I was gonna say,
is this dialogue all different?
Yeah, I was just about to say that you actually have to ask who the Raffen are if you're not a nomad, but I guess because you're a nomad, you know who they are. They're outcast nomad.
Interesting. So yeah, Striker, both me and World went corpo for
Rogue won't
our
open her mouth
first
without weighing
characters
the
at
for and
least.
against.
Okay.
For the background.
Spilling what to withhold.
So you're like driving out of the city.
Driving into the city, right? No, you're going further out. Yeah, that's right.
And you can't normally drive out here on your own. This is
No, you
like
can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can go right up to the edge of the map, at which point it says, "There's nothing out for you. There's nothing here for you yet." ... And then it kind of warps you back a bit. I would absolutely assume that at some point you'll be able to drive further out somewhere, and it'll either take you to a new map or they'll add more east or something. They'll put like a day city or something. I don't know. Probably not that though, because Night City's named after a person.
Okay, we're almost there. We'll gather my guys, then ride to Rocky Ridge.
Well, would you look what the cat dragged in?
Is that a ghost or is it just my hangover?
Fuck you too.
Mm-hmm. And who's this?
My babysitter. V, this is Scorpion. Mitch. 2 old friends.
Hey, guys. Hello.
What brings you to these parts, city girl?
The big city got too small for her. Do you have any idea how angry the old man's gonna be when he sees you here?
I've just come by for a spell. Saul needn't know a thing.
Oh, but he will.
The Raffins screwed me over.
Probably.
I'll get them back, but I need your help. Come with me. We'll thrash them, the 4 of us.
You know, we would do anything for you, sister.
But now? Now's hard.
Seriously? You won't help?
Well, the old man told us to sit tight and get those generators back up after the batteries went kaput.
Generators? You won't help because of some goddamn generators? Is this another joke?
We'll manage without him.
Shut it. Don't be a dick, Mitch. Help me.
Not this time. We're needed here.
Fuck. I don't believe this. So you'll stay put because Saul told you to. You couldn't care less about me.
Pan Am. This isn't about Saul. It's about the clan. You know that.
Listen, we can't leave camp. No chance, but Saul never said a thing about gear.
Okay. Well, I'll need that rifle of yours. And some of my own stuff.
Take whatever you want.
And take care of yourself out there.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. I'll grab the gear, then be out of your hair.
Looks like you're stuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
You disappointed?
I don't know. Maybe a little, yes.
Hey, Pan Am, are you staying a while?
No, I'll be going again soon. We'll talk next time.
Hey, Pan Am.
Have you brought someone new? Does Saul know?
Not your concern, friend.
Nice.
Yeah, damn.
Will you help me with this?
What's inside?
A few odds and ends that should be useful. Take it. All right, that's everything. Let's go.
Did you figure out your differences with Saul? Will you come back?
Pan Am, you'll stop by later, right, honey?
Next time, Ellie. I promise.
It's good that you can still get advertised too all the way out here, though.
Yeah.
Right?
So, I'm off.
Yeah, go on, go already. Call us sometime.
Keep an eye on her, V.
Put it in the trunk.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. You better believe it.
We can go. Hop in.
Oh, but she's not turning the wheel.
Seems you got a real problem with authority.
What?
Rogue, Saul. He your leader?
Their leader.
Seemed in a hurry to Delta the hell out of there.
Let's just say Saul wouldn't have been happy to see me.
What happened?
The reason we came to California was because he promised to change for the Aldecaldos. He claimed we would turn over.
So definitely California,
But
although
you saw it.
I knew
We got a handful
pretty
of
confident
tents
in that
on a
already.
heap of sand. A hell of a promised land. I wanted something different. Better. Saul's a damned coward. He'll be the end of the clan, I'm certain.
Mitch and Scorpion seem good souls.
The best friends a girl could ask for.
Souls? I thought we didn't like
I'd
Soul.
stay in the camp too if I were in their shoes. Fuck Saul and his generators, of course. Yet the clan comes first. But I'm not part of it anymore.
Still treated you like you're one of them. They care about you.
Mm-hmm. Do you have anyone you would call close?
Haven't been so lucky.
I see.
Were those two in the army?
Scorpion Mitch? Yeah. Panzer boys. They were on contract during the last war.
Panzer boys.
Contract.
Transporters.
You said, as you
Scorpion
mentioned.
piloted. Mitch ran security. They both got some kick-ass combat implants and a stack of really fucked up nightmares.
So Rocky Ridge. Empty, dusty hole in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, I heard. Natives either moved to Night City or just got the hell out.
Then you know almost all there is to know. The whole area was waiting on a new interstate extension. It was supposed to breathe new life into the town. It didn't happen, of course.
How many ghost towns you think are there? Hundreds?
Countrywide? Thousands. I drove down I-80 the other day. All you have to do is pull over after sundown. It's quiet then. And you hear it.
What's that?
The wind whistling through boarded-up windows. Tumbleweeds scratching across dry, sandy tracks. That's how towns die. Not with a bang, but with whispers and whimpers.
So what is the state of the country in right now?
That is a question I have got no basis of understanding on. World, the overall like rest of the country.
I think it's a case of feast
Rest
and
of the world,
famine.
maybe even.
You know?
Feast and famine?
Yeah, I think that technology's reached such a point, and the disparity of wealth has reached such a point that you simultaneously have, I guess, extreme opulence and ease at the top of the corporate pyramid in existence, and at the same time you have what, I mean, you can look around at some of these places the nomads existed and almost say it was post-apocalyptic.
Yeah,
So it's like they've abandoned trying to maintain the rest of the country and just focused all their energy into maintaining and running these mega cities.
Well, yeah, because it has to do with the whole corporatocracy, right? It's like there is no sense of greater good, right? So it's just like there's no sense of providing for anybody. The nomads are, for all intents and purposes, homeless people that have banded together to make a go of it. Because it's sort of a double-edged sword. Because there's obviously outside of the corporate control zones, there is not enough power anymore in the government institutions to enforce order. And so you're poor as fuck out here outside of corporate control, but you're also extremely free, right? It's like there's nobody coming around to tell you what you can and can't do, but at the same time, you're scraping out a living because nobody else is helping you. So I kind of find it very interesting.
And then just to kind of add a bit more to the context of like the state of the rest of the world, I got the impression from things that I've from shards and stuff that I've read that like meat is gone.
Ridge could be anything.
Yeah,
like real meat is like really rare at this point, and it's all like synthetic meat and like made from like bugs and
it's
and
all
stuff.
synth. Yeah. Okay. Actually, that's funny you bring that up because for the starting mission here as the Nomad, right? Like you're smuggling something and you open it up and it's a real iguana, and Jackie talks about how you're fucking rich because it's like it's a real alive iguana.
Right. Animals in general, right? There was
Yeah.
that whole thing about birds being extinct and stuff,
And it
right?
being a real one. Like there's synth animals, but it's like it was
Yeah.
a real fucking animal. Which is funny because it's a lot like Blade Runner too, right? Where like in Blade Runner they go, oh, is it real? Because if it was
Yeah.
real, it would be more expensive.
Like how they like horses aren't around or anything like that. Yeah.
No dice. Nothing's up. All cut off.
Well, we'll make it work. The Raffins will roll in after dusk. We will have a surprise ready for them. We just need to get some power flowing.
Let's check the substation.
Okay.
Like I've spent so little time outside of the city. Like it's just mostly been like, oh look, I can leave the city. Let's drive around out here. Yep, there's not a lot out here. Look, back into the city. So actually seeing stuff happen out here is very strange to me. And how much time do you spend out here at the beginning of the Nomad stuff?
It's like 20 minutes.
Okay. So like it's about the same amount of time that you are inside the Arasaka HQ.
Yeah, it's like a short little thing. You talk to some people, they set up a basic situation, and then you're introduced to Jackie Wells.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my second run through would be Street Kid. So I'll see that next, I guess.
What are the
I think you have to do something
Nomad,
here.
Kid, and Corp?
What's that? Sorry.
What are the options? Is it just the Corp, Street Kid, and Nomad?
Yeah, corporate background, Street Kid. Basically grew up on the streets, nice city, and then the Nomad. Yeah, those are the three.
Found the breakers, but there's no juice on them.
Not to worry. Come down. I know how to surprise the bastards.
I've seen a lot of people complaining
Right.
that it doesn't make much of a difference at all in the game, but from what I've seen so far, it
Switchgear on the roof.
seems to make enough of a difference
Light
that
up like
it's
Christmas.
checking the
Understood?
box for me.
Fine idea. Let's get us some power. I'll look around for access points.
Great. They're likely to show up in numbers. We can't know how many. We need to outfox them, then get to my car somehow.
Relax. Got a few ideas. I'll try to play a little game with them at the intersection.
Hell yes.
As
Perfect.
soon as they see the lights, they'll have to check who, why, and how. Nova.
Yep. First we start up the control terminal below. The gear on the roof is a hunk of junk without it. Come on, we'll give it a boost from the car battery. That should do the trick.
Wait for me by the substation. I'll bring the car around.
I have to say, this game's pacing is so much different when you don't stop and read every shard. Especially in like the beginning of the game when there's just like so many shards, and because there are a lot of duplicates, right? You find a lot of ones like, oh, I've read that one before, I don't need to read this. But at the beginning, it's just like you're stopping the reading for like 30 seconds every 10 seconds. It's ridiculous. So if you just say screw it, we're probably gonna have a better
The
time.
panel looks to be in good shape. I'll make a bypass circuit to the power supply. That should do it. We'll just have to get it up and running.
You definitely have an overload
Grab the jumper
of
cables from the
information.
truck. We'll boost it from the car battery.
Red cable connected.
Give me a moment. I need to hook everything up here.
The cable almost came off.
And done. Now the Black Rattler. There she goes. But the old jalopy served us well. Okay, I've got voltage. Start the terminal inside. And once the power is on in the building, get on that roof.
You got
I mean, usually when the battery explodes, it doesn't work.
We'll have the whole intersection on a platter. You flip the breakers when I give you the signal to do so. Understood?
So there's what happens if you have strength. Otherwise, what's your alternative here, world?
I think it's technical for the shutters here.
Okay, what if you have neither of them? You still have to get in somehow.
Yeah,
Pop?
I don't know.
Can you get us into the ceiling, the roof?
You must be able to, yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely climb. Oh no, you were up here earlier, actually.
Oh, I just break the glass.
Yep. Not bad glass breaking. Like, I give that, I don't know what, like a 7 out of 10? Pretty good.
I actually like that it won't let you through until you break enough of the glass.
Yeah, no, Control was actually one thing that I really loved about Control is that, like, I was like there was like a locked door I couldn't get through, but I noticed that there was a barred window, and I just like smashed it enough that I just kept breaking it, and eventually it fell apart enough that I could just get through. And I'm like, okay, sweet. And then eventually I found the key for the door, and I said, ha, and I jumped through the window again.
Now we wait.
Remember, as soon as we see them, you give us power.
Raffens will come from where? Any idea?
The northeast, I wager. From the freeway that was never finished.
Got it. Cover me, just in case.
Of course. They're rolling in. And my Thorn. You see her?
Really, really hard to miss.
Let's take them by surprise. Let's try to do this quietly. If anything happens, I'll start picking them off. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Where's the son of a bitch, boss? You, wait for him here.
Do you tag people?
I do.
Get good and ready. The show starts now.
Let there be light.
Who's the VIP?
There isn't one.
Oh.
What do you mean, Striker?
Well, isn't there somebody he's supposed to be meeting here to grab? Oh, this is to get a ride back, isn't it?
Grab the car.
Yeah.
The driver.
Oh, okay, we're not grabbing that engineer dude yet.
Yeah, no, this is a prerequisite mission.
Oh, okay.
To get Pan Am's car back.
Yeah, right. I've lost track of.
Yeah, no, I've been I've been struggling to keep track of it. The only thing I knew is that we were doing a prerequisite mission. I couldn't remember what it was. But then I saw get Pan Am's car, and I'm like, oh right, yes, we're getting her car back.
I'm not, I'm telling you. Think everybody just packed up and set out?
It's so funny just to hear that random "feel the love" thing that just comes up every now and then. Oh.
Was that something that he hacked to distract that guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't the "feel the love" thing though, right? That came from inside on the TV ad, but he did hack a thing that then got the attention of someone who investigated it, and they got their neck snapped. I could just barely tell that person was not looking at you. Oh, someone can almost see you. Is that a sniper rifle? Looks like a nice one. Which is Pan Am's car?
I'm guessing the truck?
Yeah. Sorry. I gotta use the washroom real quick.
Yeah, I think she referenced it earlier in a conversation when you first meet her that said something about a truck.
Hmm. I mean, it makes sense that she'd drive a truck.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, so far so good, right?
Yep.
It's been awfully smooth.
Now's the perfect time to save.
That's right.
Do you feel like
all
it's
fucking hell breaks loose?
Do you feel like it's a bit inconsistent about when it lets you save in the middle of stuff and not?
No.
It's like if someone's actively like fighting you, you can't save, right?
Yeah, if you're in combat, yeah.
Yeah. I felt like sometimes it's more generous about that than not though. Like I felt like I've like taken down a couple guys, saved, and then like kept going, but maybe there wasn't anyone actively like on me. So is this a bar out here?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but this is like making me think of Prey, the opening to Prey.
The bar, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a great opening.
It's. I can tell you, it hasn't aged as well. It doesn't hold up super well. But yes, I agree. In its air. Oh, what is going on? I can't.
Oh my god, her hair.
The hair, the frame rate, like that was all just bad. But yeah, no, Prey was something. Oh, World, have you found the dildo store yet?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Dildo store. Can you wield a dildo as a weapon?
Unfortunately not.
As a blunt weapon, really? Oh.
I wouldn't be shocked if there's some kind of iconic weapon that it kind of starts to border on the line of something like that, though.
Fucking dildo.
I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked.
Oh man, Uncle Tony.
Tony.
What's that from?
Real life, but we shouldn't be talking about it on the stream.
Good work. What now? A few shifts till breathe.
Get in the car out of here. No need to risk it.
Oh, I think there's reason to risk
Near
it.
the city line, north side. Don't get too used to her. She's mine. See you soon.
What the?
Okay.
You saw that too, huh?
I most certainly did.
That item did not have the correct texture. Or a texture of any kind, really.
Ev, you gotta give these guys a fair chance, man.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, we are saying. Uh-oh. Give them a chance.
I thought I saw someone, but no, it was just a crumb. It was just something on my pants. We're waiting for him to turn around?
Yep.
No, I think I'll look at my gun. Whoop.
I'm gonna get you.
Oh, so that red effect is just like the highlighted enemy effect, but because he's still technically alive. But now he's not. Whoa! Oh, is this the is that the heavy machine?
Yeah.
Do you ever use it?
No.
It's okay. It does 0 DPS. I don't know why it said 0 DPS, but.
As you would want to use like an HMG world if you're just all about unloading and having constant streams of fire.
Well, you need a body, right? To be even able to equip it.
Oh, okay.
Feeling tired, bored, powerless. Not anymore.
The Witcher music. I can hear it. you turn off the TV and go stand near that arcade machine for like 30 seconds? The one in the other side of the wall. That one. That one. A little closer.
Test it up.
Yeah, the Witcher music is in the Witcher 3 theme is in there. Subtle, but
the volume for that thing really carries. Dodge, dab, dip, duck, and dodge.
she's giving you a little trouble. She yet though?
I think this is the last one. Are there incentives at all to do anything stealth in this game?
Well, I mean,
other than like maybe objective purposes,
and like define like
bonuses to experience, perhaps, or
well, you get bonus, you get experience to stealth, as opposed to guns.
Stealth skill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you might know it as sneaking. Is that what they call it in Elder Scrolls?
Well, I mean, it's not like it's a sneaking mission.
Okay. You're a funny guy.
God. We're the top brass of the fucking CIA. It's a sneaking mission. What type of mission is it, sir? Direct action, intel, recon? Sneaking. It's a sneak.
You realize you're briefing the president, right?
Straight up. It's a sneaking mission.
Like I said, you should really play Metal Gear Solid 2.
This woman has one hell of a ride.
It's a nice, yeah, it's nice. I didn't realize it's got hexagons, so you know it's from the future.
It's a beast. Danzak would be proud.
He would be.
Move. I'll take the wheel.
Ah, where the hell did you come from?
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
Also,
there.
Not quite holding onto the door right. There you go. Seatbelts, everybody. Please let this be a normal field trip. Nope.
Eh?
Okay.
She's prime wheels, isn't she?
Dreamy indeed. No surprise you wanted her back.
She completes me.
See? Managed just fine without Mitch and Scorpion.
Listen, V, it's not over yet.
It's not? You got the cargo, you got your car.
I did not get Nash, who was not in Rocky Ridge. The fucker didn't show.
So it was about vengeance, the whole time.
The hell you know about me?
Either you're not being straight with me, or you don't know what you want. Hard to say which is
Just
worse.
Probably
listen to
both.
me, for fuck's sake. I know where their little hidey hole is. We'll take the old unfinished freeway nearby. They will not be expecting us. I'm sure of it.
All right, so where's this hideout?
A hop and skip away. Thanks, V.
Wow, look at all this stuff inside.
Yeah, no, dude. Like this chick's fucking vehicle is
I
kitted,
placed my
man.
trust in him. He was the first person I worked with after leaving the Aldecaldos.
What does it say? Armor.
City.
Armor integrity analysis. I see.
I get it. Know how you feel. Had someone betray me just like that once.
And did you make them pay?
Never got the chance. Someone else got to him first.
But if they had it, would you have done it?
No doubt. Without skipping a beat.
Let's get this over with. Are you ready?
Let's get him.
So is this now the other mission?
I'm tempted to say yes.
What are we doing now, world?
Now we're bringing the swift fucking taste of vengeance to this chick, or the dude that fucked her over.
Okay,
so right, her partner.
This is we're doing Nash now.
Yeah,
we're going after him and.
I don't think you actually have to do this. I think you could probably tell her to fuck off, but I just like to help her.
So these guys are a little tough.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
Wow. Okay. His armor dropped real fast after that grenade went off next to him.
I'll skin you and make a car for my wife.
And make a what for your wife?
Fuck! I was already out.
Is Pan Am like using like a dope ass gun?
Yeah.
She's using that sniper rifle.
Yeah. Batista's just wrecking shit. Is that all her shot? No, those are firing the other way. Oh my god, there's so many red dots on the map.
Oh fuck. Grenades.
I can't imagine how this fight behaves on the Xbox One.
Yeah.
This has got to chug like crazy. You're on fire.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to suck that to be hacked and then to suddenly just ignite in flames.
Right?
I have to say right now, world, I found my first like major tech rifle.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that I would just be blasting all of these fools from through their cover. Hell, I wouldn't even have to get out from behind my cover. I'll just shoot through my own cover and blast these guys. You're on fire.
Yeah. What the fuck? Wow, that was fucking bullshit.
And we're gonna need to start that whole fight over again.
Dude, what a load of fucking shit.
Shit.
Oh, that went so badly so quickly. That,
Yeah, like straight
that
up,
fire
it's just
damage.
Like all of a sudden, no, it wasn't the fire.
Well,
The
it brought
fucking
you down
guy-
to half.
The guy fucking shot me, man.
Yeah, no, I agree. But, oh my god.
Oh yeah, it's a glitch. It's a glitch.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, are you Pan Am?
Yeah.
Sorry, have you seen this before?
I have, yeah. This happened last time.
Oh no.
That's it. You're mine now.
What a load of fucking shit, dude.
Okay, that was interesting. Hey, you wanted to get inside Pan Am, right?
That's right.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I just see this guy behind the cover, and I'd be like, fuck you. Wait, you got some tech something probably.
I don't like tech or anything. I like the power.
All right. Oh, do you go with the power guns then?
Mostly, it's just I don't want to fuck around.
You don't have any of those though, right?
I just this is a power gun I'm using. It's
Oh,
like,
is it?
I don't care to fuck around. It's like just give me the goddamn damage and give me the fucking bullets going down range. Fuck.
Oh, shit.
Is it possible? I know it's probably not, but is it possible to get a save like immediately after the start of the fight? I'm guessing no.
No, because you're in combat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the fight, man. It's just
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm just.
annoying.
I want to give you. I want to give you as many. Oh God, this is. I don't like this at all. Come on, CD Projekt Red. Come on. This looks like it's 100%. It happens 100% of the time if you die here. Come on. Ooh, the first, or maybe not the first showing, but the first time I can remember seeing the wheel.
Okay, let's not fuck around this time.
Oh, I see that guy. They got some tech weapons as well.
Grenade incoming!
I was gonna say, you have so many fucking grenades.
I know, you have so many healing items and grenades. You're dying.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking die.
Oh,
I don't even know what the fuck that was.
I think they hit you with a toxicity grenade, and you're being poisoned.
I don't know what it is, man, but I did not have any of these problems when I did this the first time.
Maybe they couldn't spawn in fast enough.
I was gonna say, maybe it's just because the quality on the other Xbox was so low that it couldn't fucking throw dudes at me fast enough. But straight up, it's like, I did not die like 3 or 4 fucking times. I think I died once.
Out of curiosity, when you level up, do the missions scale to match you?
That's one thing I like about this game. It's just like there's a lot of shit that will just fuck you up right away, but eventually you will become powerful enough that you don't have
The way they balance that in The Witcher 3 was most side quests and stuff don't really give you a lot of XP. Like, you would really only level up by doing the story. Like, you can get experience and stuff, but it's like minor compared to it. Like, you can level up a few extra levels, but you're not gonna, without doing the main story, you're not gonna become super OP usually. You'd have to do a lot of side stuff for that to become a problem. Although finding good gear and stuff, you know, outside of level requirements and stuff, you know, you can be sidestepped to some degree. Yeah, I think you need to watch out for these nades, because I think that's what's getting you. And I watched how quickly that poison grenade drops your health. It will kill you if it hits you, and you don't have a healing item going, I think. Yeah, that's like poison or something. Or gas, maybe. I do notice how sometimes the AI just kind of falls over. Trips over an object and dies sometimes. You know, Crisis style, where you grab a barrel and just fall over dead. Oh yeah, you're poisoned and you're done.
Oh my god, because I can't fucking get away.
Brutal. Yeah, you're not kidding, eh? That fucking poison grenade just
that poison grenade
is so fucking fast.
Yeah, no, yeah. If you don't get your own healing item to counteract it going like immediately, you've got like 1 second to react to it at the moment with the amount of health.
I just really wish I could get the fuck out of where I like. Why can I not jump over this shit?
Or can you not even like back up down the tunnel?
That's what I just tried to do, and it fucking was like, oh, you can't get over.
Oh, so this is a secluded combat area or whatever.
I'm gonna try first thing right away, and it's just like, really? I'm fucking locked in here? Are you shitting me, dude?
Not exactly. Oh, wait, can you go back any further?
I don't know, but I'm gonna, this is how I'm gonna do this fucking fight now. Cause it's like, okay, you've decided to jank the fuck out of me, so I guess I will have to return the fucking jank.
Oh my god. I should play with sniper rifles.
You haven't.
There hasn't been a lot of there hasn't been a lot of opportunity for like ranged combat, like long range combat.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that gas grenade is fucking insane, dude.
Ridiculous.
You might want to switch to your other healing item, the one that just heals like 40% of your health at once, instead of the one that heals like 10% of your health and then heals you over time. It might be just the chunk of health you need.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying if you get hit by one of those again, well, you got the healing going now.
Yeah, it's unfortunate you have to cheese the fuck out of it like this.
I mean, this isn't. This doesn't look like cheesing it that much.
It's just not the fun assault that I like to do. When
Yeah, no, that for your first run was almost really good. It was almost perfect. It went so well up until you got killed by like the. What, I can't remember. It was like there was not that many left though. Like maybe only one even.
It was like one dude, I think.
Yeah, and he just got that. I think he hit you with a grenade, honestly.
I think that's probably what it was, yeah. Because we thought he got hacked and was doing that overheat or whatever.
I think maybe been both even.
They're about to slap us!
Oh, yeah!
Can you just hit him anyway? Like, hit him through the cover.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, tech weapons are fucking the shit, man. Like, I was hitting people through multiple walls. It was like, I felt like I was wall hacking, man. Like, it was the combination of ping and that. I'm just wall hacking people, man. Fuck that guy.
What's that? What's that overheat bullshit?
He was getting hacked.
Oh, okay.
So just like how you can use quick hacks on people and stuff. See, it's too good.
They make you my meat puppet! You're next in line!
Watch your health. The way this truck is like, the effect this truck is doing is making it weird because your gun goes transparent. Like, what the fuck's with that?
Oh, you're charging up?
That guy is
yeah, it has a charge up.
Dude.
That's probably Nash, right?
Oh yeah.
Although normally that you get like a health bar for like a boss or something. Oh, there's still a few left.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's definitely a ghost town now.
What did you say again? Solve your own problems? Clean up your shit? Nash is dead. One shit cleaned. Happy?
And the 6th Street merch?
Nash can't deliver it anymore. But if you ask nicely, I might be able to help you.
Help me? I took my cut up front, honey. But I guess I'm touched. Was actually wondering if you wouldn't forget about Biz while you were out chasing down a vendetta.
Fuck!
This thing with Rogue. Let it go, maybe?
Why should I?
Because she's not worth another goddamn minute of your time.
Let's go.
Now to loot. I predict that World will run out of inventory space.
Yep.
Did you get the perk that gives you just like 60
more? No,
60 more?
Not yet.
No, in your primary file.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, that was like the first thing I got. I'm like, wow, this is useful. Because I remember looking at the perk tree the first time and going, man, none of these things sound any good at all. Like I'm not excited about any of these, and I still kind of feel that way. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean?
Hmm?
Like, I just look at the perk tree and go, man, all these kind of are boring.
Hmm.
Like nothing out there is, nothing like stands out like. I know there's one that I can like drop down on people and do like a finisher move. That sounds kind of cool, but it sounds very limited in use at the moment. Without, I think what I should maybe do is just save up for the really expensive leg upgrades and get my double jump.
Oh, you can double jump.
There's a double jump. There's a double jump. Yeah.
Double and charge.
Oh, okay, yeah. But then I think that if you get the sword arms, you can also like walk on walls.
Oh, that's cool.
I think, but I'm not sure.
Sword arms?
The mantis blades.
Oh shit.
We saw it when we were in the car chase with Takamura.
fucking-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this all deassembling?
Yeah.
Oh, you can just straight deassemble loot for components?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
So if it's a legendary gear, do you get legendary? Are you guaranteed to get some legendary loot?
If it's legendary gear, you're guaranteed legendary components.
Yeah, sure. So it's like this game indirectly has the whole feeding guns to other guns aspect. Then.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are some games that you literally can just like, I'm gonna feed this gun to this other gun, and it's gonna make this other gun more powerful. In this, you gotta go the individual step, break it down to components, and then build it back up. This is Nash. Oh, the Widow. I think that's that might be like the tech rifle that I'm rocking right now. It looks similar, but I don't think mine's. I don't think mine is iconic. It's good. Like it's either epic or legendary, but it's. I don't think it's iconic. What'd you do with the Maelstrom gang in the intro with this character?
Wiped him out.
Okay, what about Brick?
I let him free.
Okay. So I assume that will pay off in some way, shape, or form.
I never saw it.
Okay, but
I was
it
hoping
might.
it would, yeah, but I never saw it, so. Oh, I forgot to get that goddamn antenna back at the fucking ambush.
What do it do? The antenna.
It's just a breach point, but it would
get more hacking items and money.
That's pretty much what it was about. Was the materials, the fucking quick hack materials, and.
What do you use quick hack materials for, though?
To forge quick hack stuff.
Okay, I haven't done much of that at all.
I haven't done any of it actually. You have to have the schematics, right? But
right, and you need to put the points into the perks, right, to get decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zico mode. This is on Xbox Series X. This is the for people watching this in the long distant future. This is the Xbox One version of the game running on the Xbox Series X, or the SeXbox, if you will.
SeXbox.
This is not the Xbox Series X or SeXbox version of the game. That is not out yet at the time of this recording. Nor do we know when it will be out. But this is WorldGone Awry's copy of the game, who is playing the game on a Xbox One S.
What bitter cold bitch that broke. Think she might have lost.
I feel sorry for him.
used to be sweet and alluring. Never that. But she's no stranger to the other end of the stick.
Oh, it seems like it's making the game
Think
easier.
She might need a nice strong shock.
I think there's supposed to be some light on in here.
Hey, boss.
Cab
Got your
here
cargo.
or something. I don't know. I just remember being brighter.
No.
Well, it got brighter like
Come on,
very quickly as you said that. It's just the lighting is.
I know you're not kidding. I'm certain.
I mean, it's in these caves, right? Like there's no. Yeah, you're right. There's no cab light. It's all coming from exterior.
Okay, I arranged our meeting. Let's do the deal and start working on Hellman. Agreed?
Sunset Motel, what's that?
A safe spot. It's not far from here.
6th Street not likely to pull anything.
I've driven for them before. Never had them do anything strange. I'm hoping they know what's good for business.
Should be fun.
What are we looking at for time?
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I was gonna ask and see if we want to take a break at the next kind of in between quest points here.
I think when I get out of the car here is probably going to be the best time.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then what? Is this a good time to do a dinner break? Because otherwise, I mean, well, it's either now or like way later. You know, right? We're gonna do at least another 2 hours.
They're here.
Next.
Let me-
Striker, what are you looking at here for time and stuff?
Man,
At least I don't think so.
I'm fine either way. I mean, I could eat something now. I'm not terribly hungry, but I could eat to try and get that out of the way, or we can keep going a little bit. I wouldn't mind a little bit of a break, though. I gotta use the washroom myself. So.
What do you think here?
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, I was pretty hungry earlier.
Hey, boss.
Panna!
Oh, well, we'll
How's
talk
the
later.
match?
Talk more later.
Doesn't seem to be answering his phone.
Don't
Yeah,
call
about him.
anymore. There's no need.
You got balls, girl.
They do say that a lot, huh?
What's this? A bonus of some sort?
A partner. There.
I like that
First
response.
class merch.
Mm-hmm.
So, everything's in order?
Check your account. Should be pretty plush in a couple minutes.
It's been a pleasure. But I believe Rogue's the one who is to pay me.
You're all right. Think you earned a tip. Let's roll.
You guys have got
That went well.
a floating
Come on.
street light out there.
Let's get a drink.
Raffin's wiped, 6th Street's pleased. Pretty good day for Pan Am Palmer.
The day's not over yet. You still have a chance to piss me off.
Come on. Breathe.
Hello, Noah.
Hey, new biz or new friends back there?
Take a wild guess. Is everything good with you? Did those bozos come around again?
Raffins? Nah, it's been quiet. They'll be back, sure enough. This place has seen worse.
Anyways, it's gonna be a bunch of talking at this point. So I don't know if you guys want to take a break now or.
You got to speak into the microphone.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. There's gonna be a bunch of talking at this point. So
I guess my question would be: is the talking better now? Will we have the context of why we're talking about it, or?
Yeah, sure. I guess so.
Yeah, I just want. I kind of was hoping for it to say Ghost Town quest
What can I
done.
get ya?
Oh, okay.
Broseph. 2 of them.
So that package for Street, what was it?
You didn't peek? Valoperidol. Drugs for the cyber centers in our midst.
They traded him?
Yes. They have deals. With black clinics, rippers.
Can you drink to this?
Here's to that thorn of yours.
Thanks for everything.
I hope that's just like a recurring thing that every time you make a toast with the corpo background, that you can just say to this.
Hmm.
Jackie was so pissed off.
Another one over here. Thanks, Noah.
Cheers. Let me know if you need anything else.
Do like ambient music or anything? It's like a little eerie.
The Raffins. We done with them?
Oh no. The shiver cockroaches. One's never rid of them. But it should be quiet for a time.
And these are different nomad
They'll need to gather
clans?
their wits and dust themselves off.
No.
Oh. So sorry, remind me, who are the Raffins?
The Raffin Shiv are outcasts that have no clan.
Ah, gotcha.
Right. The Kaldos. Think he'll ever go back?
The clanless.
I mean,
yeah.
Not right now, but someday.
I don't rightly know. On the one hand, I don't have anyone outside the clan. Shit, I don't really know any other life.
But on the other?
Without my clan, who am I? Who would I become if I stayed in Night City?
Had to leave my clan, too.
Oh yeah, I remember. Backer family, right?
Mm-hmm. Then I came to Night City. Saw my chance, took it.
And?
And I lost almost everything.
Shit. That's comforting. Let's talk about something else. Anything else.
Every time it stops being wavy? Or just every opportunity?
Yeah, every opportunity usually.
All right. Time we look to my needs. What's the plan for Hellman?
I've come up with a plan. A first draft. But I need to sleep on it. Work it out. Then we can talk about the details. I think it best to rent rooms here. Just to stay in the area. We'll get to work around midnight. It'll help keep us out of sight. Agreed?
Enough said.
Good idea. Let's do it.
Noah, we'll take 2 rooms. Just for tonight.
You didn't want to come on too strong? Is that what the strategy is here?
I guess
I'll
so,
go catch
but
a few winks.
I know what happens, at least as a woman, if you try it.
Are we going back?
I kind of want to.
We can just skip through all the dialogue,
Yeah,
right?
I'll just
So it
skip
should
it
be-
all. Because yeah, as a chick, you're like, hey, let's just get 1 room. And she's like, hey, great, yeah, we'll save money, so we'll get 2 beds. And you're just like,
I get you.
Holy Jesus.
Well.
Whoa. I've never seen the fast forward function in this game.
You still have to take the time
still taking the time to drink. Okay.
Of course. I think you can save in the middle of dialogue trees as well, by the way.
You usually can, not always, but usually, yeah.
Maybe we rent just 1 room.
Good idea. Noah has 2 twin beds
Aww.
in every room. We'll save some money.
Oh.
Not quite what I had in mind.
Just what did you have in mind?
Oh, that's new.
Glad to have met you. So I thought...
I'm glad we met too. That could have been a damned tough day. But thanks to you, it all went well.
Maybe...
she's not letting you.
Little celebration.
Maybe calls for a little celebration.
We can celebrate.
Oh!
Not today. I'm
She
beat.
gave you a little wink.
Noah will need a room. Twin beds. Just for tonight. I'll go catch a few winks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drink. I wish there was one where it's like, finish it, and you just chug the whole fucking thing.
Will your drink eventually run out?
I don't think so. I've tried.
The barkeep is very attentive. Wheel of Fortune, huh? Come on, Ghost Town. I didn't realize you had this beanie on.
Wow, give us a smile. Jesus Christ.
How could they make such bad facial expressions? It's so how can they be so bad?
She's wanted in Night City? Oh man, I gotta take this bitch right now. Just like, fucking-
Have you ever wondered what your bounty is?
No. There's dildo in the fucking drawer.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking dildo just sticking out of the drawer. Yeah, that's the
and she's
community
gone.
use one.
Oh God.
Well, do we want to call it there?
Yeah, it's probably.
My name is Dakota Smith.
Oh, hello.
If you're looking for jobs out here, you will find
Oh, I know. I've met her.
What nation you ride with, Dakota?
That's
The
also
Outcasts,
different.
But I do not ride anymore.
I'm V. Rode with the backers.
You rode. Past tense. And now?
Now I don't.
I see. We will be in touch, V.
V, one of my missing vehicles could be
Oh,
your current
Jesus.
position.
I doubt that, Delamine.
Got it.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Anybody else?
Anybody else? Oh.
Yeah, I definitely have met her because I know that vehicle. Hey, look, job updated. Ghost Town complete. All right, you want to make a hard save?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for all this shit.
Yep.
to...
Okay.
So how long do you guys want to reconvene?
I mean, I think I want to do. I think I want to do dinner.
I feel like.
And then not worry. And then not worry about it.
Okay.
So like an hour.
I could do an hour. Hour's fine with me.
Let's say like so. What do we just want to call it 7?
We could do that.
Yep.
World?
Yep. Sure. Yep.
All right.
Alrighty.
So for a break that long, I see no point in leaving the stream up. That's just silly. Although we've got our viewers here, but we'll be. Yeah, I don't have break screens. I don't have music. I don't have anything prepared. So we'll just bring the stream down for now. We'll be back in. It looks like about an hour and a half. Just a little bit, maybe a little under than that. 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. If you're watching this live, if not, wait for the next part or just watch it. Thanks. See you later.